I've seen you enough already this fucking week, man.
I know, right?
Just Jesus. And 2/3 of this room had a day today. I mean, I did great. Today was lovely for me.
Mine was shit.
Yeah. Not good for anybody else, huh?
Nope.
So, believe it or not, we're actually going to do a draft show, Sam.
I know. Let's do it. I'm excited.
This will probably take longer than the other show we've already done.
Probably.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, let's start the show.
Born in the land of Bowie, Maryland. Bred to be a fan of fucking Everton. Punch you in the eye and drink your rye. Sam Houston.
Sam Houston?
Arsenal fans have another Sam. AKA the fucking Gooner Graham. Stump of my lord. Look straight in shorts. Sam Graham, hey.
Sam Graham.
Fucking United! Fucking United!
Hello and welcome to the Drunken United Football Show Draft Day Shittacular.
Let's do it. Yes,
Woo!
yes, yes.
I am your host, Sam Houston, and across the way from me is the draft manager extraordinaire, Samuel Graham. Sammy, how you doing?
I'm just a participant. The draft manager extraordinaire is sitting with the lovely, lovely Arsenal background, Rob Holmes.
Oh, okay. Very good. Well,
Yep.
you know, I just right before we did the show, I said all the things we were going to do, and then in the next segment, we
I'm
were
not
going
doing
to
that.
introduce Rob. But, you know,
I walk to the beat of my own drum.
yeah, you do.
Okay.
And you got tails coming out of your ass. We're recording at Studio H, just outside our nation's capital. You can check us out on all podcast platforms. Please be sure to rate, subscribe, review, and share with your friends. Sammy, should you want to chat with us, how can people get in touch?
If you want to hear about the tail in my ass, you should go to www.patreon.com/DUfootballshow and figure that out.
Very good.
You can get in touch with us at DUfootballshow on all the social medias and DUfootballshow@gmail.com to get in touch via email.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Or you can just, all these people zoom in like we've got again tonight. Real quick, definitely got to give a shout out to a couple of people. As you had already mentioned and stepped all over the lead,
But don't call me the manager. I'm not the manager. He's the manager.
I'm just trying to do, you're too much. You've already.
Listen, I don't like praise that doesn't belong
59
to me.
seconds.
Again, why the fuck do I deal with this? We got Rob here helping us run the draft tonight. So thank you, Rob. And of course, lovely producer Mel on the ones and twos. And
45 seconds.
we are 45 seconds away from the first pick. And what's great about this stupid fucking app is nobody knows the fucking draft order, which is really brilliant,
told
isn't
you,
it?
I'm first pick. I decided it.
I'm
That's not how this
We'll see in
works.
30 seconds. Well,
yeah.
we vote?
In
The
fact,
whole
we're all
Junior
going to
will
sit
vote for
here
me.
and watch it count down. And
Yeah.
hey, Rob, have we seen any draft order yet? Has it said who the number one pick is?
Nope, no, not yet. I think we have to wait until.
All right, everybody. So what we are going to try to do here is when we hit the first pick is allow the
Here we go,
person
here we
who
go.
has the first pick
10, 9,
to actually announce
8,
it. 7. Go ahead.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. DU football draft.
All right, the draft is on, and
Nothing's happening.
yeah, not a damn thing is happening.
It says pick now. I'm not shitting you.
Pick countdown.
It says
Taylor
picking
Thompson
me.
is up first.
All right. There you
Told
go.
ya, bitches.
Melissa
My pick is in
Houston.
13th. I'm 14th? I'm going to
How-
get fucked.
How do I do a pick? Do I just tell you, Rob?
No, you find the person and you hit the little plus button next to him, Melissa. So do that first, and
All right.
then feel
You
free to
ready?
announce who you're picking.
Ready? So today, you guys know I'm not familiar with this sport very much, but I've been a fan, 2 years? Which
About,
is
yeah.
funny because the show's 3 years old. And I had to spend a lot of time up on the hill consulting with our poultry kitty. And based on her advice,
You got the fucking button 40 seconds.
for Taylor's team, we are drafting Jamie fucking Vardy.
There you go.
Jamie Vardy.
A number 1. There you go.
Makes
There you
sense.
go.
It makes sense that Kitty would force that move.
I swear there's Red Bull in this glass. Here's
All
to you,
right.
sir.
Hey, all right. Let's go ahead and unmute
I was like,
Mr.
the kitty- the chicken made me
Alberto.
do it.
Alberto, you are number 2 to pick. So go ahead and take a look and then let us know who you'd like to pick. Go ahead and announce your team name as well, please.
Hi, everyone. Team name is the Big Dunk Love Train FC. And for my first pick, I am going to go with, can't go wrong, Kevin De Bruyne.
There you go, Kevin De Bruyne.
De Bruyne, nice choice. Did you see the weird-ass video he put up?
No, I did not.
Check Twitter. PFA Player of the Year, check Twitter.
All right. So next up is our girl, Lindsay. Lindsay, are you ballsy enough to go ahead and pick Jack Grealish with the number 3 overall pick?
Oh, my God. Homer. Homer.
I got to wait for her to unmute. There we go.
I was going to go for everybody's favorite ginger, Kevin De Bruyne, but unfortunately, I was too late. So instead, I will go.
Oh, Lindsay Frio's up.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, we're waiting for Lindsay to make her pick, and we'll wait for her to get unfrozen. She has made her pick, and she looks, it would appear, went with Raheem Sterling. All right. So I am now on the board, and Sam, I have to tell you, we're still looking at the number 1 and number 2 overall players still sitting on the board with Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane. Fuck that. I am not picking either one of them.
I have an idea. I know exactly what you're going to do.
Who am I picking?
James Rodriguez.
No.
Really?
I am going to hurt Samuel Graham. I am taking Aubameyang.
Oh my
Go
God.
fuck yourself, man.
Golden Boot winner. Oh, man. All
No,
the
he's
Arsenal.
not. Jamie Vardy is.
Well, going to be a Golden Boot winner. You proclaimed it on the last show.
You're right. He's getting a hat trick. Gets phone this weekend.
So just to hurt all the Arsenal fans, I hope you're deeply hurt inside, but there you go. All right, who's up next? Who do we got
I
picking
knew
next?
I was getting screwed in this.
Kenny's
That would be
picking.
Ralph. Yeah, Ralph Hampton FC is proud with our first selection, a player that we had ranked number 1 on our draft board. We're lucky that he slipped to number 5. We're taking Mo Salah.
There we go. And
Emily is very happy
I was
about
going to say,
that.
clearly your daughter is very excited about the pick. That's fantastic.
Hey, shut up, kid. That's what my dad used to say to my
Raise up.
baby brother
All
and sister.
right. Ray is up, a big Manchester United supporter. Does he go with Sadio Mane, the number 2 overall, or does he go ahead and be a homer and pick Bruno Fernandes, which is not a bad pick here, I got to say.
It is. It's already got the zebras.
He's got the jersey on. Look at this. All right. So
Zebra scarf. Look at that thing.
And who did you pick, Ray? Go ahead and unmute yourself
Unmute
because I
and
see
talk.
we are.
For Gym Teacher FC, I selected Bruno Fernandes.
Yep. No, it's not a
my
bad pick. I
goodness.
mean, Sadio Mane's still sitting there, the number 2 overall player. Dave, let's go ahead and unmute yourself and tell us your team name and who you're planning on picking. As we're waiting for him to unmute. There we are.
David Geckel, speculative at best, and trying to decide between Mane and Alexander-Arnold. And I think they're both going to be close in terms of total points, but I like Trent better, so I'm gonna take him.
Oh, defender off the board already. Wow.
Defender in name only, a dino.
All right, and
all crosses all day.
And of course, the one we're missing, the one we forgot about, and he's not in the room, and I don't know if he's even here yet, is JB McConville, Mr. Moneybags, Mr. Champion of last year's fantasy league. I don't know if he's here yet. So, Sammy, why don't you fill for a second? I'm going to shoot a quick message and see if he's on.
You just picked Mane.
He picked
Mane. He did pick Mane. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if he was on. I know he's not on the Zoom, but I wasn't sure if he was in the draft or not.
No, yeah, he picked Mane. We got Chris Firehawk up now.
Chris.
All right, you guys took a couple of the ones I was looking for, but you know what? I'm gonna be patriotic and take Captain America here, even though he plays for Chelsea. I'm going with Pulisic.
Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. It's hard to talk shit about the first round.
By the way, Houston.
Yes.
I've already neglected the chart. I
Keith
printed
Kern,
out.
you're up, my friend. Let's hear your team name and who you got.
My team name is the Magnificent Pies, and for
I
anyone,
love that.
It's brilliant. That's excellent play on
love
words,
that.
my friend.
so I'm going to make sure that this guy does not win the Golden Boot by putting him on my team, and I'm going to take Mr. Harry Kane, so he's going to spend half the season injured.
Ah,
perfect.
heard.
Well done. Appreciate it. That helps me, Chris,
You're welcome,
and Rob
Sam.
as well. Thank you so much.
Actually, I mean, that is, considering where he is in the draft, that's not a bad, he kind of fell a little bit, one would say. And Sam isn't paying attention because is that because Sam's up yet? No, okay.
No.
Russ is up. This is a back and forth, Mr. Graham. We are talking
I announced
together.
the last two. I figured it was time for
Okay.
you to do some goddamn work.
Oh, how about that? So, Russ,
sorry,
are we
Russ.
ready?
Sorry, Russ.
Russ, are you ready?
Hey, I'm ready. The team name will change constantly. It started off as Strippers and Blow. Now it's hit the mute button, but that will change throughout the year.
Did you run?
I'm just going to go with the top player on the board. Strippers and Blow had to move on. So I'm going to take Sergio Aguero.
Sergio Aguero. All right.
Well, shit.
All right. Who is up next? Up next is Alan. Alan.
Yes, sir.
All right. Who's your pick, sir?
Well, first, I want to introduce my astonishing team named after the best coach in the Premier League, Carlos Brau. It saddens me that I have to do this to take someone from the dirty Manchester United, but this is a competition, so I will go, even though I know they don't have a game this week. So, but I still will go.
50 seconds, mate.
One, huh? I will go with one, Mr. Marcus Rashford.
There you go. Very good. Very good. So next up is Mr. Graham.
Here we go. Now we're talking. If there's anybody fucking left.
So you're reaching for Lacazette right now, right?
No.
Okay.
No, he doesn't score. He works his socks off. Love the player. Does not score enough goals. I think.
Nicola Pepe, heard.
Devin
Luiz, got it.
No, you know what? You know who I back? There's two people, and
Who do you back?
they both piss me off.
Heard.
Martial or Danny Ings. They
Ooh.
both piss me off. Can't stand either one of them. And I think with Van de Beek and potentially Jadon Sancho joining Manchester United, I think I'm going to go for Martial.
All right. Very good. Elliot, you are now on the clock, good sir. Who would you like to take? All right. So far, pretty fun. Elliot, make sure you unmute yourself real quick. And then Rob brings up the rear and is going to get the swing picks. That's nice. So, knowing Rob,
with my first pick, I picked my own Toffee DCL.
Got it. Dominic Calvert-Lewin scored 15 goals last year, primed to score 20.
Primed to score 4.
Heard. Very good. Rob, you've got the next 2 picks. What do you plan on doing here?
Oh, man. I'm going to have to go with Roberto Firmino for my first pick.
Okay, got it.
The steal.
That is a steal. He is going to get you points.
A lot of assists in it, man.
Fortunately, you're in a draft room with 5 toffees, and we all just want to refuse to take fucking...
It pops up with the odd goal, but a ton of assists in that, man.
Ton of assists.
It works the socks off. You can't
Yeah.
knock that. Absolutely.
And with my next pick, I'm going to take Mahrez.
Riyad Mahrez.
Riyad
There you go.
Mahrez.
Also going to get a decent amount of assists as well. And I think with the exit of David Silva, you will see some significant playing time, I think.
Could be. Also, fun fact, so far in his career, and he's only probably about halfway through it, has dyed his hair more than Cher.
Excellent. Well, Graham, you are up. Your pick, sir.
I'm up?
Yep.
Oh! There we go.
Got to be fast and furious. People are
I
making
know.
their picks quick.
How do you search? Or do I have to scroll the whole goddamn thing? Sorry, Russ.
You can also just go
here we
to
go. There we
view.
go. No, I got it. I got it. I
what you
found
want
it.
for.
I found it. I
Got
found
it.
it. Thank you. I need to lock up a big position quickly, I think, here, which nobody else has realized. And I am going to, if I can find him in the search, I can't spell his name, select Allison.
Going with the goalkeeper early. Okay.
Yep. I'm still trying to find the fucking thing.
I will just let everybody know on my my draft notes.
Go.
I have
Bang, I'm in.
select keeper in the 12th round is where I have that. So I would say Sam has shot early on that one. But okay. There still happens to be 19 other keepers and 16 teams in this league, so I think you can find one. You know?
Keep fucking about.
All right.
Y'all are going to be mad as shit when I win this fucking thing.
Uh-huh, exactly. All right, and Alan's now picking. So, Alan, welcome back, brother. Who you picking this go-round?
Boy, I don't trust Mr. Ings, and he's also a giant cunt. So, with that in mind, I'll take the mighty Raul Jimenez.
Ah, that is exactly who I was hoping would slide to me. Good pick. Gonna get goals. He is the penalty kick taker as well. So that's some free cheap goals right there as well. Pretty nice.
Fair enough.
Pretty nice pick, I'd say.
That's like Andy Johnson 20 years ago.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, it's Ings is a question mark, right? Because he scored a ton of goals last season, and you have to think that Southampton's going to improve, but also not the youngest guy in the world, and they put a lot of money into Che Adams, and if Che Adams starts scoring goals, does Ings lose playing time?
Could be, absolutely.
You know, I mean, he's doing all the right things, but still, it's
100%.
You know,
I'm with you.
Keith, you're up. Who are you picking this go round?
Man, I'm picking a lot of players that I'm not going to root for. So it's going to be an interesting fantasy season for me.
That sounds a lot like a Newcastle supporter just in general.
Well, no, that just involves tears. But I'm going to go with Mr. Pogba.
Ah, excellent. Real quick, just because I haven't been able to see everybody's picks, sound off. Who was it who ended up taking Richarlison?
Who do you love, Sam? Who do you love?
Ah, good pick, Russ. Good pick.
I love that he got him.
Yeah, well,
bench him, Russ. Bench him the whole time. Just fuck the points. Just bench him just to piss Sam off.
Well,
I know. Brilliant.
Well, I like that we're moving quickly, so we're not always catching everybody. So, Sam, if there's somebody you see that you miss as well, like, feel free to chime up and go, "Oh, hey, who grabbed this guy?" Because we'd like to know. We don't want to miss it.
God damn it, Chris got Willian.
Ah, there we go.
That was my next on the list.
I think he's going to have a good year.
I think he is too. Well done, man.
I think he's going to do well.
I think he is. JB's up on the horn.
Yep. Waiting to see.
So we got a minute
JB
13.
Goes with.
Who won our open league last year, JB?
Absolutely.
And I can hear him right now from this many miles away, flipping through all of his papers, doing equations. Sam, algorithms.
Of course.
If I may.
That's how he rolls.
All of those. Yeah. Look at him. This motherfucker's been sitting there for 43 seconds already. Don't have a pick yet.
He only follows the money, remember.
You essentially have the whole goddamn league left, and this dude's doing nothing here.
Yep.
I ran out of things to say, mate. You got Phil.
Well, I also got to figure out where Smokey picked and if he was on auto draft or if he's actually in the draft selecting his team or not. I will say so far for workability, it's nice to just be able to press a little button. But
damn, he did get Danny Ings.
He did go with Ings. Okay. A risk reward. I mean, there's definitely risk reward in it. You know.
Yes. Absolutely.
Fuck! That's what I wanted.
All right.
That's all right. All right, David, who you got, man?
Still.
Oh, you don't have to rush.
I was all set on Ings.
I was all set on Ings. Said no one ever.
Heard.
Actually, Roy Hodgson might have when he was manager of Liverpool. Sammy, yeah. Roy Hodgson, manager of Liverpool, said he was all set on Ings.
He was, yeah.
And then loaned him out.
Yeah, then loaned him out.
After he broke his leg.
Yep, loaned him right out.
Yep.
All right.
Brilliant. Every second that passes, I hate you more and more, Leeds fan.
Heard.
David.
Well, I'm going to take all the time.
Well, David needs to figure out who he wants to take here, you know? It's an interesting scenario. There's lots of names on the board. That's for damn sure.
I went James Madison.
There we go.
A player that needs to step up this season, to be honest.
Set piece taker, too.
100%.
There's something to be said about set pieces. That's free assist and free goals.
100%.
As Leicester goes, he goes. Or
yeah, very true.
as he goes, Lester goes.
There you go.
He
That's
was
the
hurt
one.
at the end of the year.
All right, Mel, what
and
do
they
you
were
got
shit.
for
Oh, I
us?
was
So,
just saying
The
that,
Ohio of the Northwest.
Heard.
that chart that I had printed out and color coded.
Yeah.
I've already abandoned it.
You've already abandoned it. It goes fast and furious, I got to tell you.
Ooh,
And,
that was Ray with Virgil van Dijk and Kenny with Dele Alli.
very
now
good.
we're up to Mr. Houston.
Very good.
I don't
So,
think Dele Alli is going to play a lot this season, to be honest with you. I think him and Jose are in a bit of a spat.
I would tend to agree with that. You know what? Got to get forwards while we've got them. I'm going to go ahead and... Yep, I'm going to pull the trigger. I'm going to go with Gabriel Jesus here. Yeah, it's there's not
old Jesus himself.
Well, there's a lot.
The atheist in the room is choosing Jesus.
Well, yes, I am. I'm choosing Jesus.
At least football has turned one heart, ladies and gentlemen. Are you hearing this right now?
Well,
Sam has been saved.
Heard.
Oh God.
Now it's a little tough because he's going to be splitting time between him and Aguero. Now, if he starts scoring, he'll get the playing time over Aguero. But there's not a ton of strikers. I know everybody kind of looking at the board. Remember, anybody who plays on the wing gets considered to be a midfielder. So you got to kind of take care of your strikers early. Or
yeah, no, fair enough. Absolutely.
You know, you always want to have a couple in your back pocket to go to later.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes,
I
Lindsay.
have 45 seconds left.
Yes, Your Highness.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Highness. Please continue. Who would you like to pick?
Bless her
can
little
we put the
cotton
mute
socks.
button on Houston, please?
No, Lindsay.
This one's
I have
for
to sleep with
Melissa
him.
Jack Grealish.
We knew that was coming.
Fucking Homer.
That's such a sexy pick, Lindsay,
My
on so
goodness.
many levels.
How long
Bless
have you
your
lived?
little cotton socks.
Yeah.
Yes.
How long have you lived here, Lindsay?
14 years.
14 years, and you go right back to Small Heath, Birmingham.
All right.
By order of the Peaky fucking Blinders, she chooses Jack
Actually,
Grealish.
B6.
Melissa, you are picking. You're going to pick two here, Mel. You're going to pick two.
Oh, who picked Neil Maupay?
Well, I got to go with Lacazette.
Alberto went with Maupay.
Wow.
You're
There
taking
you go.
Lacazette. Very good.
Yeah.
And then with your
Neil-
next
Neil, get paid less.
heard. Neil's still in the English Premier League. Kunduzi, not so much.
It's still an Arsenal player for now.
Won't be for much longer.
And you know what? For Taylor, I'm going to go with Rodriguez.
Very good.
Hamesh.
That was going to be my pick. That was number 4. I've gotten picks stolen from me twice now.
That was number 4th.
No, I mean, that was going to be my number. I'm the 4th.
I
pick.
get it. That's fine.
You just love whenever
Yes,
I make
absolutely.
a verbal mistake. You love to step
100%.
all over it, don't you?
Correct. I do. And I don't step in it often, but I might as well out myself. I had a brain fart, did not consider shrimp a shellfish the other day.
Right. You don't do it often. You do it.
I do
all
it
the
big.
fucking
No. I
with
don't
me,
do it
you
often.
all
What
the
I
ti-
do big.
Yeah, but whenever I make a verbal slip, you step on it immediately.
Yeah.
That's like every time. That's just
Rob
you
has
live for it.
Rob has also had it out with me over there.
Heard. All right, so I have to pick now. Wow, now I got to think about this a little bit, huh?
Mason Greenwood.
Mm.
That's a
Ozil.
damn it.
Ozil.
Oh yeah, I mean Ozil. I mean Ozil's just sitting out there. I mean, why on earth I wouldn't take him? I mean, good lord.
He'll get you
Should
10 kills a match on Fortnite.
Oh, I know, definitely. He gets it done.
Too bad we're not betting on the E-leagues.
I don't want to load up too much. You know, the problem with city guys is there's so much rotation in the city guys. You know what? I didn't want to go defender early, but I'm going to have to. I'm going to go ahead and take Robertson from Liverpool. Yes, the Everton fan selected a Liverpool player.
Taylor told me I
Robinson.
wasn't allowed to.
Robinson? Or Robertson?
Robertson is what I
Okay.
said. I said the word Robertson.
I was fucking confused. Legitimately confused. No, I was legitimately confused. I'm not trying to be a dick.
I said Robertson.
I didn't. That's not what I heard. I'm sorry. I was legitimately confused.
Because you want me to say words wrong so you can laugh about them. That's all you want to do.
I really didn't. It was just a question. It was seriously just a question.
No, it was not just a question.
I promise. It really was.
All right, so who's
All right,
up?
Emily's up on the clock.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. It's Emily's pick.
What does little blowout got there, Kenny?
Oh, she went upstairs. She was having a problem. So We're gonna go. This is shit. Hold on, I just jumped out. Sorry. This is why I should have done a little bit more research. I'm just going Homer right now. I think he's gonna have a good year. We're going Nate Redmond.
Scored
Bring
6 goals
Bring
the
it.
last 2 years.
Bring it,
Mate.
Who invited this guy?
Can you breathe?
You have the worst season. You're going to have the worst season. He's going to be the first player relegated.
Yeah. All right. I'll be right back, kids.
Ooh, beer.
Oh, beer.
I'll take that bet, Sam.
Grab more beer. Ray, you're up, my friend. I'll take an ice cube.
Yeah. So now that he's out of the room and you won't hear this to the recording, he may or may not have been obsessing over something he pronounced wrong on Monday, and you called him for it every day. Son of a bitch! I knew it was this. Why didn't I write that? And he had to call me out for 3 days, and I'm like, dude.
That's funny. Ray, where are you? Oh, Jordan Ayew. Strange pick. David Geckel. Old Leeds man. What's up? What do you got?
He's muted.
I'm not even going to write Jordan Ayew down because no one cares.
I may have already abandoned the chart that I made, but I will let you see. I have a watch list that I made of about 60 people. So I did do some research.
So
I do see that.
Forward gets real ugly real quick. So I'm with the man in form from the end of last year, Mikhail Antonio. So
right,
yeah, I picked a West Ham player.
You heard the obituary I read out on Monday, right?
Oh yeah, believe me, it hurt. It was either him or Chris Wood.
That was from a West Ham fan. You're aware of that?
Oh, I mean, they'll score goals at some point. They're not going to go.
At some point, they will score goals. Brilliant. JB, who you got, my man?
I don't think he's in the Zoom. So we're going to have to talk
He's
to
not.
JB.
Well, no, I know
of course,
I'm
Graham. I'm
right.
going to pick
Okay,
the best
I'm sorry.
person ever. And
Yeah, because
so
I follow the money
I'm the
and
winner,
shit,
and it's
that's
all
what I
about the
do,
numbers, and you
yeah.
I know everything.
And I've worked the whole clock down to 28 seconds now.
Because I'm not loyal to any team. I'm loyal to who wins for me.
Right. And then he only talks shit when he finds a fucking video of Eric Cantona with an erection.
Oh, yeah.
Or fantasy.
Yep.
Doesn't say a word else.
Yep. And we can say whatever we want because JB will never hear this.
Matt Doherty. Seriously? I expect better for him. Chris, you're up,
All
my
right,
man.
I think I'm gonna go fanboy here. Thinking Nketiah is gonna have a good year.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
I think Klopp is either gonna leave or
probably our first person off the bench for sure.
Yep.
I would. All right. We'll see.
We'll see. I didn't like anyone else that was left. So
that's not bad.
Why not?
Hey, you can always let him ride the bench. Keith, what's up, bud? What do you got?
Again, I don't really like my choices, so I'm gonna follow the flow. I'm gonna go with. I hate City, but I'm gonna take Mr. Foden. I think he's gonna have a good season.
Okay, David Silva retiring. Maybe step in and do something. That might be all right. It might not be a bad shout. Although he is needing to quarantine for a bit because he met up with, I think, a wee female in Iceland. Don't blame him, to be honest. Icelanders are very attractive. Alan, what's up, dude?
Ooh, my turn already. All right. Well, given the dearth and shittiness of forwards, let me grab a decent one while I can. So that will be, I don't know how far down the board I got to go to get this guy, but I'll take Alexander Mitrovic.
Good luck, my friend.
Yeah, he's a cunt, but
I hear you.
He'll score goals.
He might, yeah. I mean, if they can get him more service than they did the last time that they were in the league, yeah, you're right. He will get you goals, but he'll also get sent off 3 times. All right. So it is my pick now, and I think, and Keith, you're gonna shit a brick, and you'll probably want to text Alan about this. I'm going to go with who's left on offer, right? I could pick Joe Linton, of course. Or
why wouldn't you?
Or Iniacho. Well, that one goal may put me over the edge, Sam. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That one goal this season might put me over the edge. But I'm not going to do that. I could pick Gideon Nagalo, Ray. I could do that, but I'm not going to. Sebastian Aller for Jim when he hears this tomorrow. Not a chance.
Right.
Okay? You can't score goals when you're hurt. So I am going to, sweet. I filled enough time. Callum Wilson, my friend, with Ryan Fraser also signing for the club, and Matt Ritchie pumping in crosses from the other side like an angry little English bulldog, I think Callum Wilson is going to score a decent amount of goals, and Newcastle, for a change, may fix their forward issues. Mr. Elliott, what's going on, my friend? What do you got?
I had to mute myself.
He's got Wood.
Oh, Chris Wood.
Elliott's sitting around with Wood right now.
Chris Wood.
Yeah, Elliott's with Wood.
He's sitting with Wood.
Is he all by himself with Wood?
He's shaking his head, yes.
Oh, good.
He's by himself with Wood.
Well, he's with us, so does that make it a cam show?
Yeah, technically, it does. Elliot, plug your OnlyFans for us real quick, if you would.
hey, odd question real quick, just out of curiosity. I'm noticing Micho went off the board. Who took Micho?
2 picks ago.
Very cool.
I did.
Right. That's good. Good.
Yeah,
good
Brody
little
picked
pick.
that.
Good little pick.
We got Rob up at the moment, and he picked Bernardo Silva. Not a bad shout, actually. And then Rob picked again with Cesar Azpilicueta.
Excellent.
A stalwart at the back for Chelsea.
Absolutely.
With the most expensive tree trunk that has ever existed.
Yeah.
And Kepa Arrizabalaga.
He's the only defender on that back line that's definitely going to be starting every week in and week out.
Yeah, I think Elliot, did you just pick Kyle Walker? Elliot. Yes?
Yep.
Shake your head. You're
Yes,
muted.
I did.
There we go.
Yes,
All right.
I did.
All right. Just wanted to make sure who was off the board. I need to grab another forward. And I think, you know what, honestly, and this is going to seem maybe like a stretch, but I think Frank really does love Tammy Abraham.
You do? Well, I mean, he's still sitting there, and he's high value.
I think I'm going to go with Tammy Abraham. Even if he moves on from Chelsea, even if they loan him out, wherever he goes is going to be a team that needs him, and I think he'll get goals next season. I'm going to go with Tammy Abraham.
By the way, has anyone selected a goalie since I've been gone?
No.
Okay, so would everybody agree that Mr. Graham's second round pick of Allison was a bit of a reach, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of a reach there? Yeah.
Third in Golden Glove finishing to Dean Henderson of Sheffield United and Ederson of Manchester City.
Heard. All right, so who's up now? Who's picking? We got Alan's
Brody's
picking again. Very good. So far, Sam going
He
well.
picked Jordan Ayew last time.
We are moving. Well, it's you got to get there's not a ton of forwards, and you got to find them while you got them and get the points.
26 turns. I'm going to take a piss.
Yes, please do. I guess I got to carry now for a little while. I'm up in 9 turns, so I
Hey,
can
go ahead and grab
and
another
wait.
beer for me, because
Yeah.
So, Houston.
Yes.
So
Oh, who's up? Go ahead.
it's me. I think, I will go with. I'll take.
You understand this is riveting radio, right?
4.
Yeah, I'm
3.
trying to find
2.
Oh, you're about to be auto picked.
Nathan Ake. I can't find him here.
Too late.
Oh, what the fuck?
We
Picked
counted
you.
down for you.
Picked your best on the board. That's not a bad. Trust me, Zaya. It's not a bad pick. He's going to be back He's going to be back after the first couple of weeks, and he's going to get playing time with Chelsea. So you could have done worse for an auto pick. You know?
Okay.
Yep.
Forgot about that bullshit.
Everybody, remember where you are. Remember where you are in the draft, so you don't have what we like to call a Brody happen to you, and have an auto pick happen.
We're not going to call it a Brody.
Although everybody, since he did say Aki, we will call that a tell. That is definitely a tell.
Oh, I just wrote that down.
All right, so who we got picking next? Let's see here. Mr. Benson is picking.
Russ.
Good old Russ, looking everything up. Yeah, I'm about 7 picks
Sam,
away.
I went out and got this just for the draft.
Okay. Ah, very nice.
Someone just took McCarthy.
Ah, very good.
James did. Smokey
took McCarthy. Okay, yep.
Mel, we have to delete the whole file. You said his name.
Yeah.
I didn't.
You did. You
I
said James.
Smokey.
You said James. He said Smokey.
No, we've called him Jim. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
At least I
We
didn't
know he's
say
an
his
international
last
man
name
of
was
history.
Schmeichel.
I'm not gonna make any more jokes. Fuck it.
Oh, his feelings are hurt.
Christ.
James Schmeichel.
Pass that over there, please.
Ooh, Ragged Branch.
Yep. All right.
Fire socks up.
Ooh, Keith with Ederson.
There we go.
Gold-
Finally, a goalkeeper. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
not finally. I
wait.
picked a goalie already.
JB's up. So, yeah, I got to look at all the
No,
stats
we have time.
and go through my
Yeah.
book. And,
We have
I got to
time.
figure out because,
The question is, does everybody fall victim to the goalkeeper run? It's like the place kicker in NFL drafts. When the kicker gets
Top
taken,
point winners.
everybody just
Top
goes
point winners all
berserko.
season.
Well, I'm starting to get nervous because you know what goalkeeper I desperately want. And
Pickford.
Don't be hooked onto one.
I'm afraid
Don't be
that-
hooked onto one.
Pickfeld.
No.
Don't be hooked onto one.
Popey or Heaton?
Nope.
No?
No. I have secrets.
You'd stop-
Sam knows.
stop
I
going
have
down the
secrets.
list. Stop trying to pick out of her. You know?
Of course, I'm picking for all the wrong reasons. The goalie I want.
So settle down.
Because he's attractive. So now I got that out of her.
That'll definitely work.
I don't know who this goalie is.
All right.
It's not Martin Dubravka. He's got an Eastern European nose.
Nope, not saying I have a type. Let's just say I have a type.
All right.
If you figure out the type, you can figure out the goalie.
I know your type.
All right.
Do you?
So we're waiting here on JB. He's down to
Of course,
20
JB
seconds.
waits till the last second.
Old
every time.
goalkeepers. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Chris, while we're waiting on JB, Chris, did you seriously pick Alonzo? The murderer? I don't know where he went.
There we go. Goalkeeper run has begun. He picked Nick Pope.
Nick Pope, there he is.
Here's the goalkeeper run.
Listen, guys, I set trends, okay? That's what I do. And
Geckel, great pick. That was someone who I was putting on my back burner. Well done, well done.
It's a homer pick, but you look at all the other forwards that are left, and could he get 10 goals? Yeah, he could. It's not that crazy.
Yep.
But maybe a little crazy.
30 points over the whole season. Well done.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Well, after Bielsa runs him into the ground, maybe. Yeah,
All
could
right,
happen.
You're right. All right. Ooh, Rob. Oh, shit. I missed that. Who'd Rob pick? Rob, who'd you get?
I haven't picked in like a long time, dude.
I thought that was you.
No.
It just popped up.
Ken just picked Ayoze Perez, I guess.
Yep.
I picked Harvey Barnes.
Oh, Ray. Y'all have the same initials. Okay.
Excellent. All right. I'll take the Spud best on the board. I'll go with Bergvine.
I swear to God, I thought you were going to say Son. And I was going to mock the hell
No,
out of you.
Son was gone in the first round, I think. If not first round, early second round, but he was gone quick.
The best Spud available. I swear I thought you were going to pick Son.
Yeah. It was also best player available too. So sometimes when you just need to fill,
we're running in quickly. I think that was Lindsay just picked Americ Laporte, and then
Damn it, Alberto.
Alberto got Peter Schmeichel. You're right,
Kasper Schmeichel.
Kasper. Peter's his dad.
I know.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kasper
God.
Schmeichel. Oh, I like the Vikings.
Yeah, you do like Vikings.
I was going to
You're right
pick him.
about
I was like, that's my number one goalie pick.
You're absolutely right about
I
that.
love the Vikings. Damn it, Alberto. Damn it.
all right.
Okay, now I'm getting goalie fever.
All right. So now you've got 2 picks, Mel.
Well, son of a bitch.
Oh, son of a bitch. Now she's getting goalie fever.
Well, I didn't know.
If she has
who I
goalie fever,
wanted.
you might get lucky tonight, mate.
I was a former keeper. Woohoo! That might help me out. Names are flying fast off the board here, Sam. I'll tell you what, the draft is moving along pretty fucking nicely.
Pretty
I
quickly.
gotta
I'm
say.
liking this. This is great.
Yeah, we're into the 5th round now, right? And we're only a half hour gone,
All
so,
right, so
we should have this thing done in
fourth
an hour.
round.
Yeah,
If I'm
Fourth
gonna
yeah.
get goalie fever, then I'm gonna go Henderson.
Right. Dean Henderson?
Yeah.
He might not be starting.
He's not going to play a lot.
Well, how do I undo that?
Well, you've already
Can't
picked it.
undo it.
That's all right.
Son of a bitch.
That's all right.
I cannot wait to tell Taylor how this went.
Well, there'll be another
Who'd Mel
chance.
pick? The second 11.
Yeah. Well,
Brilliant.
so far she's done fairly
No,
well
she's
with
done
the
well.
picking.
Yeah. No,
You know?
Sam,
There
it's
wasn't a
not
little
funny if we don't
triangle
mock her.
I know, it's true.
Oh my gosh.
I sleep with her. You don't.
All right, I'm gonna go.
All right. Taylor
I'm gonna
just texted
go-
me, said hit the mute button.
I'm gonna go Thomas.
All right.
Alberto, you're up next, man. Who you got?
Alberto picks Allen.
Allen.
I panicked. I was all focused on
it happens.
Schmeichel.
It's okay.
And
It's
then I had
okay.
goalie
It
fever
happens.
and
It happens. Now we got Your Highness, Her Royal Majesty. And I hear she has some very holy cotton socks.
Yes.
Lindsay. Patrick Bamford.
Lindsay got to unmute herself real quick.
Patrick Bamford?
Patrick Bamford. Interesting. What with the Leeds player? All
A
right.
bit of a wild card there.
Excellent. I did not.
bit.
I was convinced he was not going to get around to me. I will gladly take him. Wilfred Zaha. Thank you very much.
Right? Good for you.
Yeah, he'll get points. He'll score.
Sometimes.
He's got some people. He's now actually
He'll
got
get
some
booked
people.
for diving?
He's
Yeah.
actually got some other people around him, which will distract, or he'll just go to a better team, which
Why
he'll
didn't
score.
take your boy Gilfy there, Houston?
Oh yeah. You mean DC United's Gylfi Sigurdsson? No, not planning on taking that one.
Hey, bit of correspondence yesterday. Jason, who we had on the show Monday, with Fulham, said they just signed Tete and Paul Areola, I think.
No shit.
Yeah, at Fulham.
Yep.
And he said, "Here's to hoping our season doesn't go tits up." Because Tete, Titty, and Areola. Funny.
It is
So
funny.
What would we
pretty
do
good.
without you,
It's so
Graham?
funny.
Jesus.
Alfonso Areola.
Oh, is Alfonso Areola?
Yeah, Paul
I didn't read
Areola isn't good enough for the Prem,
Listen.
unfortunately.
Listen, well, it's Fulham, mate.
Remember.
They spent $100 million
all-
on absolute trash last time out. So who knows? I also did no research. Hashtag admin.
Tits,
Nothing.
Tits kind of down is good. Tits up is bad.
Yeah, no, tits up is death. Yeah, no, I know. That's why it's funny. Because he's talking about his own team.
Keep
All right,
explaining it.
there we go. If you don't have a good joke, explain the joke in a mundane way, and
just
it
keep
makes it
beat-
funny.
beat it
Yeah,
up
beat
and
the
beat it
horse.
up. Fuck
Absolutely. Dead horses, very funny. Right? Finally got her. Ray, Sebastian Allaire. Enjoy your 3 goals.
Strikers are running thin, man. Strikers are running thin. Gonna have to start taking
I
them.
like my Tammy Martial and Callum Wilson.
Yep.
I think that's going to be all right.
Yeah, it's
We
getting
got
thin.
David's back on the horn here with only 53 seconds left to bet. Bet.
Pick.
Nah, I'm sorry. I haven't. You know what?
Let's face it. This is all just a fucking gamble, anyways. Our first
What-
time doing this.
I was gonna say.
Doing this setup.
I was going to say, what do I have here? 6 turns. I'm going to go bet on a horse right now.
Heard you're gonna go bet on a horse right now.
Yeah, it's got game a little on the mind.
What, in Australia or something?
This time of night, no, they haven't started yet. New Zealand is up.
There we go.
Let's
Betting the old harness racing out there, huh?
have a bit of a punt.
All right. So we got JB's up. There you go. Dave went with your keeper. Went ahead and took Patricio.
Yeah, because I feel like you fuckers are going to start taking 2 starting keepers, so I can't take that chance.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately it is reaching that point, isn't it? Like I would love to wait longer, but I'm probably reaching the point where I'm going to have to go ahead and take a keeper now too, just because somebody will take 2 starting keepers so you don't have a keeper.
Apparently, I don't have a starting keeper.
Get one.
Get one quick.
Well, I thought I did. I looked at who had the most points available.
Well, there's still some decent keepers out there, so there's still some value to be had. Granted, a keeper that gives up plays for a lesser team that gives up a bit of goals, that does hurt them, but they also tend to make more saves, and those saves
And it was every
minus
three
it out
get you a point or something. doesn't it?
Precisely.
Yeah.
So where it's in the case of those top 3-4 keepers who get a ton of shutouts, that's great, but they also have games where they get shutouts and they don't touch the ball a single fucking time. They don't make a single save.
Right.
Or they make 1 or 2 saves and they don't get that extra point. It tends to balance itself out because you'll have a keeper who throws in 6 saves in a game, suddenly got 2 points. The shutout's 3 points.
Keith with Van de Beek.
He was still sitting there. That's a nice little steal.
There's debate
4
about
points
how to
you said there, Dave? 4 points on the shutout? Got it.
There's debates on how to pronounce that. It's Van der Beek or Van de Beek.
I just say Beek just because there's Van der Beek.
It's also funny. Whoa.
Who is the Beek?
We had some quick ones. Somebody took Diogo Jota, and now Kieran Tierney's gone. And Alan Brody is up, and I'm next, so I need to focus. Sam, you need to fill.
Very good.
Fuck,
very
I'm
good.
up because
All right.
Alan picked Hugo
That's
Lloris.
actually a great pick there because, I think we have reached the point where it's going to be keeper run, unfortunately. You're going to have to take keepers now.
That's why you got to get the big one quick, my friend.
There's
old Allison.
I am telling you right now, it is far too early of a run on keepers, but you also now have to play when you do drafts like this, you're forced into a situation where despite the fact that its value for points is far less than the round you pick it in, once there's the run on it, you got to kind of fucking pick it.
You have to do it, yeah.
Or
I'm with you. I hear you there.
Trust me, value on points for keepers, it's a 8th, 9th round pick for the most part, not a 2nd round pick like you reached.
Listen, I have the second best keeper in the league.
Yeah. Hey, Houston. Who said yes?
It's Alan.
Yes.
Do we even? I haven't even. Goes to show how much I focus on this. Have we even? Do we have a bench or does everybody plays?
No, we have a bench. It's you select 15, starting 11. So the way this sets up is exactly like the normal Premier League fantasy setup. The only difference there is that we're going to play head to head each week, and this is a draft league, so nobody has what anybody else has.
7,
got it.
6.
Shut up! I'm trying to find him. Shut
4,
up.
3.
Shut up.
2.
Pedro Neves.
He got it in.
Oh, with like a second to spare. That was good.
That's actually a lovely little pick because he does take free kicks
and scores goals. My friend,
that's
my friend, and gets assists there.
Free kick takers, always a nice one to have.
Right.
Always a nice one to have.
Elliot
Robbie's
picked.
up.
Elliot got to go.
Ooh, Bert Leno, the keeper.
Yeah,
The keeper train moves forward with Arsenal's number 1. After Emiliano Martinez went to Aston Villa today.
I like Tarkowski.
He's a good defender. Burnley doesn't give up a lot of goals.
Yeah.
That'd be all right.
Fits a type too.
Heard.
Elliot's on the block.
Giroud.
Olivier, the sexiest man in the Premier League.
You know what? He's
minus Andre Gomes.
He's not gonna play a ton, but if it's your second striker or your third striker, you need him in a pinch. You know he's going to go on runs, and you still get the whole bench boost. So on a week where you fancy him to get in and fancy him to play, you do your bench boost and get points there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, this is going to be a little bit out of left field, but remind you, they have a diver, and they're getting another diver from the championship.
Heard.
And this bloke is on penalties. I select Milivojevic.
Good pick, actually. Very good pick. And you're absolutely right. He's on penalties. Take the free. I mean, those are free fucking goals. Take the free fucking goals.
Mr. Automatic. 26 turns till the next time. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Mate. A lot of people going to get eaten up by the time I pick again. Allen's back on the block.
Yep. Oh, so far, Sammy, this has gone very well. You having a good time?
Yeah.
Kind of Fast and Furious. I have to kind of constantly go back and check my team to go, who the fuck have I picked so far? Because there's no time to write anything down.
Stebby picked Bowen.
I'm like, why did we kill trees with like 36 of these
I know.
pages?
I didn't write it down either.
Oh, yeah.
I started writing it down. I was like, this shit is happening too fast.
Usability, it's the app is very nice because you can just go look up whatever you need to quickly with one touch. But also just the not knowing the draft order before the fucking.
It's annoying, yeah.
Yeah, Jesus.
I kept telling you I was first pick. I don't know why you don't listen to me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Lucky,
it's
lucky ass.
that definitely.
Soyuncu, the biggest thug in the Premier League, kicking somebody in the goal. Wow.
Yep.
JB, so we got a minute 20.
Fabianski is the only thing that may keep West Ham in the league.
Yeah, it's a great little pick. Well, Fabianski makes
That's a good goalkeeper pick by Chris.
He makes a ton. He makes a ton of saves.
Ooh, Kenny just texted me privately.
Oh, yeah?
Giroud may be on the way to Juventus.
Oh,
because they need a target man, and that's absolutely true. Because I don't think Andrea Pirlo fancies Gonzalo Higuain.
Well, also, hey, kids, remember this about this as well. Since this is a heads-up league and it's one player per person, you are allowed to trade like you do in like what you're used to with NFL fantasy. You can propose trades to people. There is obviously the waivers as well to pick up players that get signed after the league starts and before the end of the transfer window as well.
JB really does use up his entire minute and some.
I know. It's the algorithm. JB's still working off a Mac PC.
Well, what's
JB's got 8, 7.
Yeah.
6, 5.
Let's see who is auto. He goes with Mendy. Very good.
Who doesn't play.
Very good. All right. So my
You
pick
think
is
Pep-
in
you
2
think-
turns.
you
Ray,
think-
you are up.
You think Pep?
Homer again.
Yeah, right. You think Pep is putting Benjamin Mendy on the field? I don't.
No, I don't think so either. I do not think so either.
I'm looking at defenders currently, and I don't know if you saw Thiago Silva, who Chelsea just signed.
Right.
Already has a yellow warning sign next to him because he's 37 or some shit.
In new news, Thiago Silva injured his knee while stepping off the plane.
Out for a full season.
We were being linked to that one, and he was like, "Yeah, I want 200,000 a week," and we're like, "No,
Yeah, not a chance. We're still paying 3 number 10s.
Yep, exactly. All right, so I am up, and unfortunately, I've got to go keeper. And you know what? Whoever took Pickford, thank you. Thank you for taking Pickford, so I did not have to take him because I had to consider it.
Just a question. Did you scroll down to the bottom of the keeper list? Because that's probably where he would be.
No. He was right up there. I am going to go ahead and despite... I'm going to go Guaita. Yep. I was between Guaita and Dubravka, but Dubravka is currently hurt.
Is injured.
Yeah. And it's hell of a keeper, but then you got to also make sure, if you take Dubravka, then you're forced to take his backup immediately. Because any person, well, I'm just going to go ahead and do a tell here. Anybody who takes Dubravka, take the next person, take his backup, so that guy's fucked and doesn't have a keeper.
Fair enough.
And then they have to trade you for that keeper.
Ooh. Somebody just picked Lise Musset. From Sheffield. That's a good shout, to be honest.
Sam Graham, that was my pick if I didn't have to pick a keeper.
Damn.
That was absolutely my pick if I did not have to pick a keeper. So
gone.
Mel's up for 2 picks now.
All right. Well,
Is that AT? AT's Alberto, yeah? Yeah. He got Lise Musset. That's a good pickup.
I'm going to go ahead and fangirl and pick my mom for keeper.
Pepe Reina?
No, my mom. Sam, who's my mom?
Or Jan Nyland.
Yep.
All right.
And
I'm not even going to ask.
Or Jan. My mom's name is Jan. Every time he's up, he goes, "Your mom's playing keeper." I guess you have to be in our living room Saturday mornings for that joke to land. And for Taylor, I'm going to pick Moise Ken.
Moise Ken. Okay.
The best porn stash in football.
Moise Ken?
He's got that little porn stash.
It's true.
It's doesn't even extend to his nose.
He does. I'm up in 2 picks, so I need to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Sam, Phil.
Her Royal Majesty is up.
Lindsay, were you going for an island?
Absolutely not. So good job.
Good. Taylor won't think so.
Strikers are slim pickings.
There are slim
Slim
pickings left.
pickings
That's
in
absolutely
strikers.
right. Fuck, I'm on 27%. I gotta plug this in.
Yeah, strikers are thin now. Real thin.
Good thing I got my 3.
Yeah, okay.
I'll flop back and forth. I'm good.
Yeah, out of my 60-player watch list, I've only got 16 left, so
Nice.
then I'm gonna have to start
Nice.
figuring stuff out.
Oh, I've got my the pick I
I'm
have
gonna go
next is
for-
already pulled up.
Jamie Vardy's bum chum. How about that?
There
Gary
you go.
Tillemans?
Iheanacho. No, Iheanacho.
Oh, Iniacho. All right.
Got it.
I thought it was the Belgian
All
Yuri
right.
Tillemans.
So I'm up now. Good. Let's see here.
Actually, for a split second, I thought she picked Kitty the chicken. Jamie Vardy's bum chum. Wow. I thought it was Kitty going late. Late
Is
in the
Taylor
draft.
gonna be mad that Jamie Vardy went number 1 in the draft pick?
Yes. Everyone is mad Jamie Vardy went number 1 in the draft pick.
Dude, so at lunch today, I told Sam that I was
I'm
gonna
going
do
Harry
that.
Maguire. I'm going to go ahead and fill out the defense a little bit.
Is he going to be out of the Acropolis by the time the season starts?
You forget, it's Manchester fucking United. They'll fucking throw around the cash. He'll
No,
be
they
fucking-
won't. They
Yes.
didn't.
No,
They didn't
he
bail him
bribed
out.
Sam to pick him.
Oh, we'll be
He
all right.
bribed
Well,
Sam
fair
to
enough.
pick him.
Yeah.
Lindsay, you're absolutely right. I'll wait till did you push the button?
Yeah, I picked it already.
All right, good. Manchester United told him specifically, we're not sending you the cash. They said, we'll send Jesse Lingard and about £3,000 and 2 pounds of Luke Shaw's stomach weight.
Don't worry, Big Sam's sitting on a nest egg. I'm going to take care of that bail real quick. I'm going to talk to Bail Bros up in Baltimore. They got that shit covered. You know, the ones with the bright neon yellow and pink van. Yeah, I got those guys.
Yeah.
They on it. They're going to head over to Greece and take care of that shit. We're good. Don't even worry about it.
You know, it's funny. You know how we always say Olivier Giroud has the meaty French forehead, right?
Yes.
Harry Maguire just has meat
Yep.
on his face.
Ah, man. This I'll tell you what, this is going to be a very interesting league with 16 teams because everybody's really, you're going to have to know about oddball players and how they fill in and what they do for you.
Did you hear about this? Ray just picked Lucas Moura.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about this?
No, I did not.
Gareth Bale may be going back to Tottenham with Real Madrid paying half of his wages.
Really?
Which would mean Lucas Moura probably won't play.
Oh, no. Well, the nice thing there is you just go ahead and drop them and hit the waiver wire. That's the beauty, is that there will be players available that are going to be coming in on transfers. I mean, let's face it, anybody who gets signed tomorrow is now available on the waiver wire.
Absolutely, yeah. And through fucking October now, yeah?
And-
we have until the transfer window ends.
And our dessert connoisseur, Mr. Rob Holmes, is number 1 on the waiver wires. Aren't you there, killer?
Sure am.
There you go. He's
Dessert
excited about
connoisseur.
that.
Does that mean he likes a shrimp pie?
No, it means
Yeah.
he likes
Yeah.
means he likes the occasional brownie. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I'd love a brownie.
I thought it was about the old prawn pie there. Maybe that was just my dessert.
No, that's just your dessert there, killer. Just yours. So how's everything been going here? Let's take a look at what's going on. Dave got
Nathan Ake.
Okay, very
I
good.
know. And that pisses me off, by the way.
I saw him playing left back for the Netherlands, and he was so far forward. If he plays left back at City, this is a steal.
By the way, we're at round 7.
If he
of
plays center
15,
back, it's still good.
7 of 15. Very good.
and we're only an hour in.
That's excellent. So
I
we are
would say
cruising
it's
right
not bad.
along.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Really is. Good job to all of you guys. Very good job to all of you to keep up on your picks. Very well done.
JB's down to 10 seconds.
JB takes all 90 seconds every single time.
I can't even look at Ray anymore on this stupid thing.
Okay, why's that?
He got a stupid zebra scarf on.
Firehook pick Barnes.
I have a lot to say about that fucking thing on Monday, and I can't wait for it. I know what it is, motherfucker, and it's stupid looking.
Well, I don't give a shit what you think. You stupid bastard.
I can't wait until Monday. Oh, my God. That's a zebra from Zootopia.
Bet you why. Very good, very good.
Yeah, I'm hoping he goes out on loan somewhere so he can actually see the field and score goals.
Yeah.
You talking about Mitchie? There's talk of him going back to Crystal Palace.
It's already official. He is.
He's going back.
It happened today. Today.
They're like the Orioles and the Bay Sox, Chelsea and Palace.
Oh, yeah. They just trade back and forth constantly.
But they're in the same league.
All right. Russ is up picking right now.
Russ?
He's looking. Let him do his thing.
I see him looking. Say something, mate. I literally have ran out of things to say.
I got to tell you,
Sorry, I'm on mute.
I tell you, Sam, you start to look like at this point, you're now starting to worry about your own squad. It's like, okay, what holes do I need to fill? How do I need to fill? How do I need to fill them? And, you start to go to like, best available, defender. And you're like, whoa. Or the best one is striker. You're like, well, at least defender, there's still some people out there. There's still some deals to be had.
So Russ picked Almiron.
Almiron, yes.
Smokey picked Cedric, and we're up to Brody.
Wow. Cedric Suarez went in the draft. I thought he would have been undrafted, to be honest.
Almiron's a steal in the 7th round.
Maybe.
I think so.
I said, I got nervous picking Callum Wilson, to be honest. Mm-hmm. But if somebody's going to supply him, it's going to be Ryan Frazier, Matt Ritchie, or...
And Maximone
and Almiron.
Yeah, Almiron.
It's those 4 players that are going to be grabbing the assists off of Callum Wilson's back.
I think the same thing that we worry about Almiron is what we've talked about constantly is just physicality of the league. His speed is undeniable, and how when we watch him run the wing, he runs the wing just so fast. But then you just notice like a right proper Englishman that just goes, oh, you want to run the wing? Okay, great. Tell me how your knee feels.
Yeah.
And just fucking puts him on the deck. And you can tell he gets worn down as matches go on and gets really beat up at times. You can definitely see that.
Absolutely. That's completely fair. Completely agree with that.
All right. Wan-Bissaka. I was toying with that one when I picked Maguire. I was thinking about Wan-Bissaka. I ended up going Maguire just because Maguire will get, 3 or 4 headers for goals, where Bissaka, I still don't believe has scored a goal in the Premier League yet, or he scored 1 for Palace.
Something like that,
Yeah. Hey, but he's good for crosses. I mean, he's going to get you assists. And in the 7th round, you get some assists.
Absolutely. And now they seem... they're able to finish goals where they weren't before. Remember his first season at Manchester United, he didn't do fucking anything.
Which was last season.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, exactly. It's that
3 weeks ago.
It's that forgettable.
All right, so you're up to pick. Who are you picking there, Killer?
I don't know yet. I'm going to take the old algorithm approach.
I was going to say Mesut Ozil is still on the board.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And if I was picking a Fortnite squad to bet $5 on, I would absolutely pick Mesut Ozil as my A number motherfucking 1.
Right.
But I'm not. I am choosing a defender. New boy from Lille, 27 million pounds, Melissa.
All right. Who we going?
Gabriel.
All right. Going with Gabriel.
All right.
My little brother's name.
I was going to say, picking family.
New Arsenal defender. And we've already shown under Arteta,
right,
we can figure out how to defend.
Right.
Now, it takes all of our resources. Don't get me wrong. But we can figure out how to defend.
Yes, you can. Very good. Very good. Not a bad little pick there. And, you have to also...
He's suited to the Premier League. He's a no-nonsense defender.
Right. Well, the big one for you guys is particularly with the amount of center backs that you've loaded up on now, I'm starting to feel like Arteta really wants to run a 3-man back.
Yeah, it looks like it.
You ready for this?
Yes.
Sure.
You sure?
Yes, we're ready for it. Go right
Drop
ahead.
the thunder.
Rob filling his bench out. There you go. God
well
forbid.
done.
God forbid he gets back in Arteta's graces. Rob has something special there.
God, you know what?
There's a great chance.
It's going to happen.
There's a great chance.
Hey, are we doing a drug test after the show? Because I question that shit.
And just
I
before
would fail anyways. It's all good.
yeah.
All right. Excellent. And Alderweireld, nice little defensive pick there. You know, I mean, hey, look at it this way. With the one thing you could say with Spuds, because it's Jose coaching the team, there's going to be shutouts in that team. They love to keep his teams love low scoring matches.
I like this here. Elliot just picked. I'm up now. Elliot just picked Adam Lallana, somebody that obviously scores goals, and did so at Southampton numerous occasions.
Right.
Whenever he was called upon at Liverpool, he did, but very rarely was he called upon. Now makes the move to Brighton, and he's going to be the very biggest fish in one of the smallest ponds in the Premier League.
He's going to play every minute. Go ahead and worry about your pick. I'll fill in on that.
I like that.
He's going to play every minute as long as he's healthy. If he's healthy, he's going to be one of the first names on the team sheet for them. He still has a little bit to give. Obviously, he was a little too old for the highest level, but you'll see this a lot. You'll see players that are getting towards the twilight of their career. They go to somebody in the middle of the pack, and they are a huge impact to that side.
Yeah.
I obviously just because I know it from my world. Mel, don't drink that beer. I'll get you another beer. Do not drink that beer. Beers are in the cooler. Do not drink that beer. That beer's from Monday, and you and Sam are sharing it, so stop it. Yeah, do not drink that beer. Anywho, yeah, well, I am the
That was
tyrant.
my exact thinking.
Yes, I am.
About Lallana.
Yep. Yeah, he's going to play every minute as long as he's healthy, and he will be a huge impact player on that
off,
side.
Mate.
All right.
I was still searching for a midfielder, and it auto picked me Gylfi Sigurdsson.
Oh, sorry,
DC
I wasn't here to
United's
count
best.
down for you.
I can't wait until that waiver wire opens.
Who's the first player getting dropped tonight?
Gylfi Sigurdsson.
That beer looks so good. I was so happy when
I know,
I found
that's
it.
why. I know. That's why I waited for it.
I would have shared, maybe.
What is it?
He took it out of my hand. It was a Saison, and it looked really
You'll
yummy.
have to
and
check
it was
that
pretty,
out.
But
Oh, Chris, you are part of it.
Chris, you'll find out next Thursday, apparently.
Everybody else will have to find out about that if they decide to spend money on www.patreon.com/DUfootballshow. That'll be one of the beers we go over on next week's Injury Time.
25% of our team are injury time subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even mentioned, but you get a very nice handwritten thank you card with every
yes.
Patreon subscription.
From who? Who do you get that from, David?
From Sam Houston.
Yeah, that's
Houston
right,
has
'cause
very nice
Houston
handwriting.
cares.
That's
Wait a
very.
second. Wait, I
Houston
didn't get
cares.
I didn't get a thank you card.
Who's saying that?
Alan.
Alan, did you not send out Alan's thank you card and sticker? Did already. Oh, Alan. Call your
Lost
local
in the mail.
representatives and complain about the post office not
I think
being
he's doing
funded
it
correctly.
He's doing it live.
Alan, if you really didn't get one, Houston will put another one in the mail. But
Trump's America. Sorry, Alan.
Oh, sure. Blame it on him.
I mean,
Oh, here we go.
Make the Postal Service great again.
Here we man. Yeah. So great
Was
that
that
I have
Napa?
two key accounts, Big Sam. I have two key accounts on the list because the Postal Service has received such wonderful support and funding from our congressional leaders and Agent Orange.
Heard.
make the postal great again is Mount PGA.
Heard.
If you're wondering what the acronym
Well,
was.
Keith with the Fernandinho pick. Keith's running affirmative action over there.
Heard.
Gotta get the age.
Get the senior citizens in there.
Oh,
Gotta make
shit.
sure his team has some representative, right?
Houston brought me something high octane.
He's got the AARP pick with Fernandinho.
Summer Siberian.
I have a question.
Aged Russian Imperial Stout.
It sounds Excellent.
That sounds like my last beer.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Affirmative action did not cover ageist issues, did it?
Yeah, all protected classes,
That's
and
what I
one of
thought.
the 5
Yeah.
protected classes
All right, good.
is age.
Sweet. So the joke hit.
Yes. For any millennials on here, I do apologize, but one of the funny things I always find is when like the millennial generation kind of talks about protected classes and then yells, "Okay, boomer," and it's like they forget that one of the 5 protected classes is age. That one always makes me giggle.
Hey, Graham.
Yes.
Last time we were at IHOP, they asked. They said, "Well,
Did
with
you
my
jump
niece."
and they got mad?
No, with my niece.
No.
They on was it Tuesdays, Mondays? They have a special menu for 55 and older.
Yeah.
They definitely ask Houston if he gets the discount.
Ooh, that's tough, big man.
That was a tough one to handle.
Lot more salt in that beer than there is pepper nowadays.
Asked him
Yeah.
first. Asked my mom second.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
legally, anyone can ask for it. They can't ask for ID. So have at it, everybody.
Hey, there we go. The
Ah,
cheat
shit.
code.
I gotta start paying attention.
Yeah,
on the 4
yeah.
picks.
Well, I'm getting ready to pick. I'm up next, so
Oh, Kenny's up.
yeah.
Team blowout.
Team blowout. Heard.
Kenny's definitely dealing with a blowout. He changed to his very professional LinkedIn photo as the as the screensaver.
Heard. Well, he may be currently indisposed, which means then he gets auto draft, which
Which happened to me, and I was fucking here.
Right. Well, it's if it's who I think it'll be, it's a decent pick, but I can't go look because I already know who I want to pick and I want to stay there. So I'm able to pick it quickly.
Oh, he picked. Is that Wilford Bali?
Wilford Bali. Okay, little defense. So I am
Decent
up.
pick that.
All
with
right.
Wolves.
I'll make it real simple. Declan Rice is still on the board. I'll fucking take him.
Well done. Well done.
Like,
that's okay.
Even if he gets sold, he getting sold to somebody better than where he is.
Then West Ham,
The boy going to play every minute. I mean, he's not going to get a ton of goals or ton of assists, unfortunately, because he's more the holding midfield. But that's a guy I know I can put in every single game, and he's going to play every single game. So it's still here with my assistant manager. Very good, nice. Kenny. Very good. She's probably crying a little, so you got to mute it yourself. Understood. All right.
Speaking of Declan Rice, did anyone watch the England match on Tuesday?
No, did not.
Good, because it was horrible. If you ever need to fall asleep, just put that on.
Grealish only had 16 minutes. That's why.
Well, they had no midfield. They had 2 holding midfielders against Denmark.
It was ridiculous.
It was horrible. Calvin Phillips looked okay, so I was happy.
So at this point,
did Mel just take Theo Walcott?
I did.
What?
At this point, I'm out of people I actually know who they are, and my watch list has gone to 0. So I'm just picking Everton and Villa players.
That's like a worse pick. That's a worse pick than Graham's accidental. Never mind. No, it's
Let's
not.
keep in mind. I am picking.
I do love we can all vote that the worst pick was Graham with Allison in the second round. That was the biggest reach. I love it.
I am picking for Taylor. So it is not necessarily in my best interest to pick the best for Taylor.
It is the bit. It's all about the bit.
Yeah.
It is very much about the bit.
I might just fill out the rest of the squad with Everton and Villa players.
Well, here comes the run on Everton players because there's 5 fucking Everton supporters in the fucking draft.
Mel, did Taylor leave his list of players in Sam's taint? Did you have to grab or no?
No, you know what? Taylor gave me nothing to work with, so I had to consult with a chicken today. That's why Vardy was the number 1 draft
All
pick.
right, it's my pick, and Sam Houston is going to finally go homer for the first time in the 9th round. Give me Yuri Mina. Surprise still available for a center back. Got that big head. Got 2 goals last season. Could certainly get more, especially once we get Gylfi Sigurdsson off of taking corner kicks and just let Luca Digne take them.
Listen, you will not get him off of corner kicks because I need that.
No. You need it till the end of this show because you're gonna fucking drop them the minute we're done. Sorry there, Ken. What's the assistant have to say?
No worries. My assistant really likes the left side of Southampton, so we're going to go Homer, and we're going to have the Nathan Redmond, Ryan Bertrand combo.
Heard.
Wow.
Bertrand will play every minute of every game. He'll get a few assists. I mean, at this point, you're filling out your roster. Go with what you know and go with people who you know are going to play, too. That's a big thing. It's who's going to get minutes.
Yeah,
I think he might even score more points than Redmond because he got the clean sheets and he'll have just as many assists.
Well, first off, Southampton doesn't get many clean sheets. Anyway.
Shut out Man City.
Once. So did Norwich.
No, they didn't shut him out.
Well, they beat them.
It was 4-2. Wasn't
Whatever,
it? 4-2,
dude.
right?
3-2.
No, I thought it was 4-2.
I don't know. It might have been. I don't fucking remember. Doesn't matter. That's ridiculous. You can't live your whole life on one result. I at least live my life on one season of results. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm just taking a look at a few things. That's all. Just taking a look at a few things.
God, Jesus Christ. All right.
You know, at this point, I'm just going to draft names that I recognize. And Taylor, like, what happened?
I can't wait until that team is absolute trash and he gets pissed.
Well, I did some research.
No,
but I'm in way over my head with this.
You know what? I'll get.
I did try. Sam will tell
Ooh,
you.
Gecko
I
with
tried.
Pereira.
Yeah. I think.
And then
West Brom.
JB with Henderson.
Ah, very good.
No, I'm sorry. That was Chris with Henderson.
Chris got
Very
Henderson.
good.
JB had, I think, a Leicester lad before that.
There's players to be had in the midfield. There's definitely
Well,
players to be had
it's
in
all
the midfield.
happening. It's all happening. Keith Kern with Joel Matip.
Uh-huh. Well, the question is it Matip or is it Gomez who gets the time? I mean, you know it's Lovren. I doubt they'll ever go to a 3-back. It'll always be a 4-3-3 with them. You know, I can't see where they would ever go to. Yes.
Lovren is out.
Yeah, we know. I mean, not Lovren.
The best defender in the world.
It's Matip and Gomez who will be next to Van Dijk. I'm sorry, Van Dijk. My apologies. You know, Van Dijk starts every game.
Producer Nell's theory of picking names you know.
Yes, actually, talking into a microphone and coming up with shit on the fly is quite fucking hard. It's believe it or not. Yes, Mel, you're going to come in with a snide remark.
I was going to look at you and smile.
Oh, okay. I was just waiting for the snide remark, especially because I'm trying to fill for my illustrious co-host who's over there worrying about.
I'm next, mate.
I'm
next.
Oh no! I'm not on you for being head in the phone because I get why you're head in the phone because you're trying to figure out who the fuck you're going to pick.
So of that 65 player watch list I put together, there's only 12 players left, and then after those are all gone, I am flying blind. Oh, and my last 2 picks didn't even come off my watch player list because everything I had ahead of that. Now I'm into. Fortunately, my watch player list are all lower ranking players. So when we get down to that point, I think I'll have a good chance.
Well,
but
I don't want to give away anything, but there's still players to be had. You just got to make sure you're researching everything.
all
You know?
of the-
Tyrone Mings is now gone, by the way.
All right,
Mr. Brody
Oh.
took care of that.
Yeah, he wasn't on my list.
Now I have a bit of a homer pick.
Okay.
All right.
This week, I just want to let everybody know and how wonderful this is. Hector Bellerin is my pick. But I'm going to take the rest of my time to tell you what he did because it's important.
Okay.
He invested and is now the second biggest shareholder in Forest Green Rovers, the world's first.
Did you make the pick yet? Because it didn't say you did.
No. I told you I was taking the rest of my time to
He's
tell
got
you a story.
30 seconds.
You have 30 seconds.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Go
Hector
ahead.
Bellerin is now the second biggest shareholder in Forest Green Rovers board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the reason he did that is because he's very environmentally savvy.
I so want him to fuck this up.
I'm not going to fuck it up.
Uh-huh.
And the Football League said that there was no
there we go.
There was no conflict of interest in owning that in a piece of that club.
Right.
Elliot
But they
just
are the
picked
first.
Keane.
They are the first club with no.
I go Homer on that.
Yeah, might as well, especially with
Fair
Holgate, especially with Holgate injured. It's going to be Mina and Keane playing until he comes back.
Yeah.
And the call is it's a long-term injury for Holgate, and even if they get Tamori from Chelsea on loan. It doesn't mean Tomori's going to be getting into that lineup right away. Carlo will go with Mina and Keane all day. So,
and he just signed a 5-year contract, so they gotta
going anywhere.
Put up or shut up. Yep.
Sorry, Sam. So I know about them being all green, and my apologies there. I just we jumped in there with that pick real quick.
I would have got it out if you didn't fuck with me beforehand, but it's okay. He is investing in this club because they are the first club with a neutral carbon footprint.
All right.
So very environmentally friendly, this club. That's a cause that is very close to his heart, much like Marcus Rashford did with the school children's food over the pandemic. Yeah?
Yeah.
So this is, we're in a time now when athletes need to step up and use their platform. And it's lovely to see, and it's refreshing to see that everybody is stepping up and using everybody, relative
Even
term,
they're
I
not
guess.
supposed to just shut up and dribble.
A lot of footballers, basketball players, NFL players, a lot of athletes are stepping up and using their platform for the greater good of humanity. And it's absolutely brilliant to see. And people are taking fucking notice of it.
I agree.
The nice thing about that too, it's not just the stand on the pulpit and talk, because there's certainly been a long-standing kind of, when.
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt with a pick.
Oh, please. Go ahead.
Rob Holmes just picked Giovanni Lo Celso.
Yeah,
and I need
Argentinian.
to figure out the rationale behind that. Rob, why would you pick
Well, he's still got one more pick. So
Twattenham scum?
I know exactly why, because he's the number 44 ranked player, and that's why I said there's still good players on the board. Like in the fucking 10th round, the 44th best player by ranking, and he's going to play because he plays Jose style ball. He's gonna fucking play. Why wouldn't you take that pick at that point? Trust me, I knew he wasn't going to get to me, but he was definitely in the back of my mind.
That's my second spot, Graham.
Yeah.
Rob also picked Minamino.
Yeah. At this
I
point,
don't think he's going to play.
At this point, you put him on the bench and you wait. There'll be a run. He'll have a run.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right about that.
And Rob is right. He did pick Toby Alderweireld as well earlier on.
Yeah.
So it's his second spud.
All the spud players, huh?
Mm-hmm. You're up. Very good. What I was talking about is for a very long time, at least back in our day, be old man on the porch, Gen Xer waving his cane at everybody.
We're not old.
Okay.
I'm not old.
It used to be very much a lot of people talking and not actually doing. And what's been refreshing to see, particularly with athletes now,
I've picked Martin Dubravka.
Might as well. You already have a keeper, so why not have him as a backup? That's for you. That's a good pick because you already had your keeper.
Alisson.
The keeper you reached on way too fucking early.
Nope, I'm all right.
Hold on,
I'm
everybody.
Looking good.
Everybody, he reached, right? Please tell me he reached on the second round with Alisson, right? I'm seeing nothing but people shaking their head. Yes. Everybody's agreeing. Yeah.
All I see is a bunch of drug addicts that need a fix.
Yeah. Terrible.
Look at them all. They're all shaking.
Again, remember.
Their heads, yes. Your question.
I'm the tyrant. I'm the asshole. And he just called you all a bunch of drug addicts. I'm just saying.
And then I qualified the joke appropriately, and everything was fine. It's all right.
Remember, he had a tail removed from his asshole earlier today.
No lies detected.
It was a pinky finger, pinky toe.
Removed from your asshole today?
That looked like it had been in a bathtub for about 2 years.
Did you take it home with you?
No, I couldn't. They have to send it to biopsy it. Damn
it, Rob's away from his computer. I was just going to say, Rob, did you put a pinky toe up Sam's ass?
He can't do that at the
No
moment.
comment.
You dickhead. What a way to play that. No comment. What? Who needs enemies when you have friends like this?
Exactly.
I just know it's like a Cuban problem that most guys have.
Jesus fucking Christ, mate.
And Sam's having a problem with his with his headphones currently. He's a complete mess. He's a complete mess. Sam Graham's falling apart. Much like his draft tonight, completely falling apart.
Y'all are
He's
going to be
losing it.
super pissed when I'm in first place after the weekend.
All right. Cruising right along. We are on to Smokey. And
I can't believe so many Newcastle players are already gone.
holy shit. Well, I didn't realize Maximone was still out there. That was kind of shocking. I didn't realize he was still. I would have fucking taken him.
Who's JS?
Oh, that's Smokey.
What other Rodrigo was out there?
That I don't know, and he's not on the Zoom, so he can't tell us. Who got Max?
Rodri from City.
Oh, okay, got it.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, yeah,
The less talented Rodrigo.
The thing you have to remember is the world of Brazilian and South American players where they have 10 fucking names and they're not actually able to be found by their name that you know them by. They're found by their last name, which is all over the place. Yeah, that typically happens. Who was it that got their hands on St. Maximone?
That was me.
Nice. Very good pick, Mr. Brody. Very good pick.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Ceballos. That's a great pick right there. Great pick, Chris. Really good pick right there.
Fuck.
Now, the only unfortunate thing about somebody like Ceballos or somebody like for me that I took with Declan Rice is they're always going to get you minutes, but they're going to occasionally get you a goal. They're going to occasionally
Or an
get you an
assist.
assist.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately,
but that's not the role.
In the way that the point scoring goes for this, defensive midfielders are not valued.
And no, absolutely.
For fuck all.
They are vastly important to their teams. And in the scoring of a fantasy scenario, they have literally next to no worth.
Yeah.
And that it's very hard to value those players, right? Because they could. Did I catch it?
Did you catch the mosquito?
Ooh, I think I did.
Nicely done. There was one lone mosquito floating around the studio.
There was no, so it's very hard to value their worth in a fantasy scenario, right?
David Gecko picked up McNeil.
Good pick.
The only good player that plays for Burnley.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well done.
And he gets some assists, gets some goals, takes some of their corners. He basically stirs the drink on offense for them. So I'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. He was actually one of two people I was looking at. So hopefully if the other one falls to me, I will pick the other one. But it was going to be McNeil or hopefully the guy I'm about to pick when it falls to me, which is now. And it did. I am going to go with Troussard from Brighton.
God, Ray is all over the homer picks.
Hold on.
with Odie
It's not letting me pick it. I am pressing the plus.
That's because it's Kenneth.
Oh,
turn.
hey, Ken, if you want to pick Troussard, go right ahead because I just fucking sold it.
You know, I could be a dick right now.
Go
and
right
do that,
ahead if
but
you
I'm
want
not.
to.
Do it because Southampton sucks and you can't have all 11 Southampton players.
I sold it. So
And I didn't.
that was very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. I will take Troussard. You shouldn't have done that. You should have taken him and made me look like an asshole. But I do appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, that was Dave. I was between God. This was back on the turn when Rob made his picks. I was looking at McNeil and Troussard and just going, okay, well, one of the two of them is going to make it to me. Which one is it? So, what was your thinking? Who were you looking at along with McNeil at that point?
No, I was thinking about Troussard too, but McNeil, Burnley have no player, so McNeil's going to play every week no matter what.
Right.
Burnley kind of, they have Gross, they have Lallana, and they have Troussard who all kind of play similar positions.
Yeah.
And they have Alexis McAllister.
Yeah, Troussard's not always going to play. That is the one thing that hurts. But
I didn't see who Lindsay got.
It's my fifth
but
midfielder.
Torres
so.
picked up Lindelof. Oh, shit. It's me.
And you have two picks, woman. All right. So we're all looking at our phones and not talking right now. So that's
Sorry.
not good.
Yeah.
Sam, would you mind filling for a few seconds? Because I got to take a look at what I'm going to do for my picks here.
I have a few
can't do
hidden
it.
gems left on my list.
I
that
can't do it.
Might be coming in lower.
Yes, you can. You love the sound of your own voice. Fucking talk. Find somebody. What you do is what I did. You find somebody on the screen, like what I did with Dave, to fill the time.
I'm gonna,
and I
hold
spoke
on.
with him about one of his
keep
picks.
with the bit, and I'm going to go ahead and draft a Villa player, Hurahan. I'm sorry, Hurahan.
Takes the free kicks.
And Bernard.
Bernard's not going to see a lot of playing time.
Oh, good. I didn't hit the button yet.
Okay, but Hurahan's not a bad pick because he takes all. He doesn't take the up
Not
close
all
free.
of them because Jack takes the others.
close
Remember,
free
he's
kicks.
an Irishman. It's Hurahan.
But he takes a lot of corners and he takes a lot of the far free kicks that are when you know it needs to be lobbed into the box. In fact, when Ming scores headers, it's normally from his free kicks.
Could be.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to... It's probably way too early to pick this one, but it's the only name left on my hidden gems list. And I'm going to go with Shaw.
Luke Shaw?
Yes. All the pundits said he was a hidden gem and to get him on your draft list.
All right.
At least the two that I read. I don't know anything beyond that, but it's the only one on my hidden gems list. That's
if
still
those two people chose Luke Shaw,
yeah.
I need £100,000 contract a
I'm
week
telling you,
to
it's on my list
present
here.
the news.
I wrote a list right
That's
here.
a garbage pick.
Well, you're welcome, Taylor.
All right, so
Why'd you just throw my beer?
Oh. Yeah, it was empty anyways.
all right, so Lindsay's
Really a bullshit
up.
pick.
He didn't do very well last season.
It was on their hidden gems and
I know.
a hidden player you should
know.
have on your list, and it was the only
They all
one left.
bullshit everything.
And I wanted.
There's a
one of
reason
the
they're hidden.
gems.
Correct.
Well,
David,
you know what?
well done, mate.
I think I am drafting an excellent team for Taylor.
I think we need to do another show next week where Taylor calls in and evaluates the draft that
Heard.
Melissa provided.
We can do that on Injury Time. And Sam, how do you find Injury Time?
It's www.patreon.com/DUfootballshow.com.
Very well done.
No, it's already had the .com. I fucked it.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucked it.
You did. You were good. You were really proud of yourself. You know what it was? Is you just pushed a little too hard there.
Well, it happens. I'm
All
doing
right.
perineum massages now.
Lindsay, you know you got 20 seconds left on your pick, right? Okay, she just nodded at us and went, ha, because she's overthinking it. This is exactly when you have somebody with their hand on their chin like
9,
this
8,
and looking, they are
7.
overthinking their pick.
Oh, she picked.
Oh, she's already shaking her head no.
She's not happy about it, and I wouldn't be happy about it either. You know what? When they're playing Everton, play him because he'll somehow fuck us over. But you can only use him twice a year. After the 5th week, drop him. He's not going to be any use to you. All right.
I smell waiver wire.
All right. So I am up. I'm going to go defense. And while I'm not sold on their defense at all, I do think this is the first center back on the team sheet every week. I'm going with Rudiger from Chelsea.
That's an interesting choice.
I think he's going to be the first. He's the first center back on the sheet right now of all they have.
He is, but he gives up 3 goals a game. You're fucked.
Yeah. You know what? At this point, you're just kind of throwing darts on the wall as far as.
I'm not. I have a pick here that I will be making in 8 turns.
Okay, because it's going to get picked before you.
Oh, and Kenny. Ilkay Gundogan.
Ray just picked O'Connell.
Interesting choice. Who the fuck is O'Connell, Ray? Why don't you jump on and tell us who the fuck that is? Is that the Sheffield United winger?
That's the Sheffield United defender.
James maybe is his first name?
Yes, Jack O'Connell.
Jack. God, I'm very close to being the best.
What?
You know that?
Who, me?
No, me, mate.
You're not the best.
I said I was very close to being the best.
I don't know. Taylor's
No,
team is real strong.
you're far away from being the best.
Come on.
We're getting down to the end here, so pretty much everybody just trying to fill out their spots on the roster.
Bakuya Saka, David Geckel, picking the old Arsenal boy.
And then
So at least if I ruin his career, I'm fine with it because he plays for Arsenal. That's my drafting him.
Damn.
That's
and
tough.
JB picked Roman Sauce.
Yeah. Saiz. Doublades.
Hold on. What's that?
Sorry,
what the hell
fit
is-
in.
I am still mad at you, Nick, if you're listening to this. I was so looking forward to having you on the Zoom call Monday.
I was not. Chris is up and picked former Arsenal target, new Everton bench player. Is it
Jukali?
Abdoulaye Decore?
Decore.
Is it Abdoulaye?
Abdullah.
Or is it Abdullah?
Abdullah Decore.
I thought it was Abdoulaye.
It's Abdoulaye Decore.
Abdoulaye.
thank
Okay, yeah. There you go. All right. Sorry, there was an
kind
E
of a
there, and I
Abdoulaye.
pronounced it.
I like that. It's a fun name.
Again, as you're filling out your midfield, like you want somebody who's going to play every minute of every game, and he's somebody.
For y'all, he would.
He's going to play every minute of every game. He's a box-to-box guy.
Yeah, for us, he would have been depth. So, enjoy your level.
Heard. Keep that up. Actually, for him, that's a kind of a poor man's Pogba as a box-to-box guy.
Poor man's Pogba. Pogba's a poor man's Pogba.
Well, I mean,
except Pogba has a lot of money and gets his hair dyed a lot.
I mean,
like Mahrez.
another good example from Everton would have been
Share.
when Idrissa Gana Gueye played for Everton, he was a poor man's Conte, and he literally the year that Leicester won the league and Conte led in his stats, the number 2 guy behind him was Idrissa Gueye playing for Villa, who went down that year. And that was, and I think Everton bought him at $7 million and then sold him for 28. You know, so sometimes it's not always about getting, quote, the guy. It's getting the guy after the guy.
It's about getting the gay.
Yeah, heard.
So Keith
Get
picked
it?
Fernandez.
You are so proud of yourself.
And
Y'all know that was
Smokey
good.
picked James Justin.
He'll definitely see some time now with Chilwell gone. I think he'll probably be a starter.
Yeah, it's fair.
I think Justin will be a starter.
But I don't know that he'll have the gumption to get the job done because he's so young. You know what I mean?
Sometimes it's
Alan
growing
Brody
pains.
just picked Martinez. I'm gonna get Graham on the clock, so
There
I
we
guess
go.
I have to pay attention.
So Graham.
They're both looking in their phones.
Here we
Nope,
go.
I'll
you
put
ready?
my phone down.
No,
So, Graham,
I already have it.
You've been waiting for it.
I was so goddamn
13
confident.
seconds.
I already
How
wrote
about-
it down.
How about you pick it and then talk about it?
I already wrote it down on my sheet. I was so goddamn proud about it. I am choosing the now injured. So when the season starts, this is a pick for 6 weeks from now.
Okay.
Ben Mee from Burnley,
Okay.
the poster child for the Aryan nation.
Yeah. That
As pale and blonde as you could possibly be, and as big and strong as most people are.
and then denounce the airplane that flew
Yeah.
over the stadium.
No.
Well, you talked about him as Aryan Nation.
Look, he's not. He's fine. He's a perfectly decent human being. I'm talking about the way,
by the way,
in which he appears.
Picking now in 20 seconds, Graham.
I wasn't gonna tell him that.
The public, the
People
way
don't
in
say
which he
that.
appears to the public. You're missing the whole point. Forget it.
It just everybody.
Fuck off, mate.
This is
Elliot,
when I talk.
Elliot, you're on the clock, man. What do you got?
Hold on, the back.
Wait, unmute, my friend, and talk.
What is the back of your shirt say? What's the hashtag on the back of that shirt?
It's all about me, mate.
Exactly. It is all about Sam. He needs to make this big show about
Elliot,
every
please,
one of his
for Christ's
picks.
sake, unmute and talk over him. This is killing me right now.
I like on the Zoom. Geckel's just eating popcorn and laughing at you too.
And Elliot's not unmuting. He's just not listening to me at all. Not one bit.
I'm listening.
Well, he picked Snodgrass.
Actually,
Uh-oh.
David, that's the
Robert.
opportunity when you just say, "I'm just here for the." You should have said, "I'm just here for the comments," eating the popcorn.
That's pretty much what it was.
See, that's why I don't host the podcast, because Sam's on top of it.
I try to be.
He's got a live GIF going on there.
Yeah, I
Or
try.
GIF
I try.
or
All right,
goof.
so Holmes picked Cresswell,
Okay.
and then we're waiting on
Liam
his
Cresswell's
second pick.
not a bad pick. Ooh, McGolddick from Sheffield
Yep.
United.
Well, the only problem with Cresswell is I know as far as the West Ham supporters go, because I talk with our boys Chris and Smokey quite a bit. He is like public enemy number one on that team. They all hate Cresswell.
Who, Liam Cresswell?
With like the hate of 1,000 suns. they scream about him constantly. Because one time I went, well, he's a pretty regular guy, and they're like, fuck him, he should die.
Damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm telling you.
That was intense.
I'm just telling you. Just telling you, just giving you the vibe of what Hammer Nation does. You've met the DC and Baltimore Irons, Sam. They're let's say a passionate bunch, right?
They're a bit intense.
and if you meet any of the other West Ham supporters across the country, they're just as intense.
Yeah,
I do remember there was.
I'm on the clock. Stop talking to me.
Please. I'll go ahead and tell my quick story and pad for you.
Oh.
So I went to Fido when Fido was still the DC Toffees bar, and it was also the West Ham bar. So it was DC Toffees and the DC Irons were at the bar, and we beat them 2-0. Bernard scored early, and it was a pretty easy win. But at halftime, it was already 2-0, and I went over to talk to everybody because obviously I got to pimp a fucking podcast that, by the way, talks about every fucking club. So I go over, I'm shaking people's hands and talking to people, handing cards, and people have all been really nice, and they're all talking back to me. And there's one old man, and then let's just say one very Jonesian, thin, slender, blonde guy that I went to shake their hand or hand them a card, and they turned around and just pretended like I wasn't there. Like, this is obviously not going to work on the when we record with the recording of the show, but it'll work on the Zoom. Like, I literally went up and went, "Hi, I'm Sam. I do a podcast."
And Sam is now turning around, ignoring himself.
I fucked it.
Like, I was just
fucked it. I totally fucked
What'd
it.
you do?
I spasmed and picked Gilbert from
Aw, Gilbert.
Villa.
Fuck. Yeah, Gilbert. Yeah, have fun.
Yeah, what the hell? You're taking away picks from Mel there.
I totally fucked it. I'm not even gonna lie. I totally fucked
Especially
it.
considering they signed Matty Cash to play his position.
Cash. Yeah,
I totally fucked it.
Yeah.
Number 2 on the waiver wire is
Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Very well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was
Fuck
pretty.
me. God
I gotta
damn it.
Gotta tell you, I was pretty taken back by that. It was like, wow, we're here in the States. I get it. If you're in the same city, you walk into somebody's bar, they hate you, but we share the fucking bar, and it's like, damn, y'all are gonna be that big of dicks. Like, really? That's how you roll? And then I just started mocking them. I was like, they'd shoot and it'd go wide. I'd be like, you were almost on target. And just turning around and fucking with them. And they'd walk by us to go to the bathroom and be like, dos a cero. And they'd just look at us like, they're like, I'm going to fucking stab you, dick. I'm like, really? Really?
All you have to say, mate, we're not Mexican.
Like, settle
and
down.
then walk away.
Just settle
That's all
down.
you have to say.
I took great pride in just fucking with them the rest of the day.
Picked Long.
Shane Long.
All right. So,
but there's no points for most distance run.
Yeah.
We're aware of that, right?
Yes. Time for you to pad because I got to figure out what the fuck I'm going to do in the next
yeah,
5
good
picks.
for you,
So,
fucker. I hope you
So,
fuck it just like
Who should I be
just
looking
like I
at for
did.
Taylor's team?
Who should you be looking at?
Well, look at what you need to fill out.
Lucas
I
Torreira.
need 3 defenders and 1 midfielder.
Ooh, Gigi Wijnaldum. Great pick by Keith. Gigi Wijnaldum. Chris is up on the
As
block.
long as he doesn't go to Barca. Yeah.
Yeah, right. He is on the absolutely. He is on the block to Barca. Chris, what are you looking at, man? And Chris is not talking to me.
Chris is concentrating. He only has a minute left.
Sorry about that. My Zoom was being weird. Wouldn't let me talk. So I'm looking at Obama. Is he gonna start this year?
You're looking at Obama. He can't run again, mate.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Sorry. All right.
Yeah, he can.
I
You're
thought
a funny guy.
I thought it was funny.
He can
No
run
one
for
cares.
vice president.
No one says anything. No
He
one
could run for
cares.
vice president.
No one cares.
No, he could run for president. You just can't serve two consecutive.
He could
any
be
more
a
than two
Supreme Court
consecutive.
justice.
No, they limited it to 2 terms. That's in the
No, he just can't be president. He could be vice president.
correct. They limited the presidency to 2 terms.
Do you think Obama's going to be a Supreme Court justice eventually?
No.
What's the better odds,
I
Ted
don't.
Cruz or Obama becoming a Supreme Court justice?
God help us if Ted Cruz is a Supreme Court
Dude.
justice.
Trump, apparently Tom Cotton and Ted Cruz are up for the job in the next 4 years.
Someone's
Fuck's
name
sake.
is Tom.
Potentially, allegedly.
Someone's
allegedly,
name is Tom
allegedly.
Biden better fucking win.
All right. We're not talking about that. Unless you want to talk about someone being named Tom Cotton. Because that's absolutely ridiculous.
All right. No politics. I don't want to bash from anyone.
Uh-huh.
We never talk politics on our podcast.
Bash him. Did you hear what he said? He doesn't.
Yeah.
That
want
was
to
so
bash
bad.
him.
That was
That's-
awful.
That was terrible.
Can we kick that guy?
That was terrible.
I'm trying.
Oh, that's
We
no.
kick him from
Fuck.
the league.
Listen, log off right now and go buy yourself some white New Balance.
Well, come on. You know
That was the worst dad joke I've ever seen in my life. You go get some ankle high. You go get some ankle high white New Balance and mow your fucking grass, mate. All right.
I live in the city. I don't have any grass.
Well, go mow someone else's grass.
Ooh, you want to come over and mow mine? You saw how big our backyard is.
I see you, Rob, with the
true.
sarcasm. I see you. I see your sarcasm on the chat, Rob Holmes, as you're looking down, not looking at me.
You know, his trolling game has always been really good.
Uh-oh, I'm up next. Time for me to pay attention again.
So, in the words of the famous song by Peaches and Herb, reunited, and it feels so good. Charlie Austin,
There
welcome back.
you go.
Welcome back.
But Peaches and Herb, you mean Sticky Sweet?
Heard. Well,
No good.
No,
The Sticky Icky.
We've
I see their homes.
we've thrown that at you multiple times.
Nobody cares.
The Peaches and Herb reference, and you never got it when
I
we
think
did it on
I'm
the show
gonna
back
write
in
in.
season 1. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my pick.
I'm going to write in Mike Rogers.
You know what? I'm reaching.
Yes.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Hashtag throwback.
Oh, trust me, Mr. Holmes. One of our injury times that will be discussed. That will definitely when he's on maternity leave with the wife and you're guest hosting.
Mate,
that's definitely
called
getting talked about.
paternity leave.
Paternity
all right?
leave, whatever. I'm trying
That's
to worry
what it's
about my
called.
pick, and I made my pick, and I'm not very proud of it, but I need forwards, so I have to reach. I just want to say, I do want to say, this is something. If I'm going to be critical of myself, I wrote here on my notes was must have 2 strikers by 4th round. I just selected my second striker.
Nice.
Yeah.
We are on.
Yeah. Trust me.
14th round is the next one. So this was your 13th
Then, is
pick.
it your turn yet?
I am
happy
next.
with myself.
Any advice, Linz?
So what was
Yes,
it?
don't
Who was it?
forget, He is
Obafemi-
healthy. He's going to be healthy
Obafemi
this
from
season.
Southampton.
Super John McGinn. No.
Alberto has more Leeds players than I do. I think.
Does he?
I love
Alberto
it.
confirmed that. Do
I
you
don't
have?
know, Linz. That'll be my last.
I've seen at least 2.
Oh, he's shaking
So
his
lethal.
head. He absolutely
Super
does.
John McGinn now.
I know that would be my last.
You gotta start
midfielder
taking
spot.
the chances here.
Oh, okay.
Take the chances. I will take a chance,
Get
and
on
I
that
will select
filthy
Marcelo
train.
Bielsa to show his nutsack on the touchline for 50 quid within the first 3 weeks of the season. That's what I'm choosing.
Although there's no more Everton players, so
Oh, there's still some players
Here
out
we
there
go.
for Everton.
Yeah, the ones that ride the bench.
Cenk Tosin. Go for it. Cenk Tosin.
Hit him.
I mean,
Yes.
Iwobi's available.
Iwobi will play.
Iwobi will play.
Honestly, he'll probably be your 11th man.
Do I go Iwobi or
Not
McGinn?
yours, his.
Just go Walcott.
Oh, actually, I'd go
Walcott's
McGinn.
already gone, I think.
McGinn's playing. Yeah, because she selected Walcott.
She selected Walcott
And
over
McGinn is going to
Iwobi.
be fit this season.
In fact, you got your next two picks. Go McGinn and Iwobi. Those are two very good picks. If that
No,
fills
I
out,
only have one midfielder spot.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Because I picked
Alberto.
Walcott.
I'd go McGinn. I'd go McGinn over that.
Alberto's up. Let's see what Alberto's got. Yeah, unmute yourself, man. Come on. Fuck, you already picked.
Got another Leeds player.
Phillips.
What happened?
From who?
Oh, another one.
Did I miss my pick?
Leeds.
What happened?
All right.
England
I don't
international
know.
Calvin Phillips.
That's interesting.
Unfortunately, he doesn't score any goals or
Picked
get any
Armstrong
assists.
for me. What happened?
Armstrong's not a bad
interesting
pick,
pick,
actually.
But I didn't get two picks, did I?
You might have missed it. It's not the end of the world. Let's keep it rolling. Armstrong's not a bad pick from Southampton. He actually plays, so you want people who actually play.
Mel, you missed it. I think you ended up with Eric Dyer.
Yeah, I ended up with Eric Dyer and Armstrong, but I didn't do anything. And my time didn't go by. What happened?
Well,
Your time went by and you didn't see
It
it.
did not go by in 3 minutes. I did not sit here for 3 minutes BSing for two picks.
Armstrong's out this weekend. Just FYI.
Oh, heard.
Well, I didn't pick him.
You did, though.
All right. Lindsay goes with Konsa, so
There's
I
evidence
am up.
that you did.
Well, I know.
Were
but
you
what
on an
happened?
oxygen break, Mel?
No, we were all here. It was my turn.
She needs a
and
clean
I didn't
air
pick
break.
anything, and the computer automatically. Oh, it says I was idle.
All right, so my last defensive pick. Do I go with the right back that'll occasionally play, or do I go with the guy I think we're about to get on loan? I'm gonna go ahead and go with the old captain, Seamus, the good Irish boy, Seamus Coleman.
Boy, he's fucking 40.
He's a grown man. He's a
40
grown
years
man.
old.
Who'd I steal a pick from?
Call my pick.
Good. Good. About time, because I had about 4 picks stuck from me. Stolen from me in the first couple of rounds. So feels good to take one from somebody, for fuck's sake.
The system said I was idle and auto picked for me. It didn't even do a countdown.
So you
I'm sorry
stole.
about that, hun.
Hold on. You're proud of stealing a 15th round pick. I can't even right now. Just
Only 'cause
get me a pumpkin spice latte and a fucking infinity scarf, because I can't even right now.
Heard.
I'm drinking a pumpkin beer right now.
There, boy.
You basic bitch.
Don't hate.
So basic.
It's still too hot for me. to go with the pumpkin beer.
It's still too hot. Right.
Especially-
That's what. How them Uggs feel?
Especially today with the rain. This was one of those rainy days where you go, wait, this is September? It feels like July, because it was just
no shit.
muggy and awful. Because good old September in the Mid-Atlantic equals second summer. It'll always be like October. It'll be like there'll be like an 80-degree day in October. You'll be like, what the fuck is going on here? I remember Halloween one year. I was wearing overalls and a t-shirt and sweating like a fucking pig because it was 85 degrees on Halloween. On fucking Halloween. So Sam's face is buried in the phone. You figuring out who you're going to pick on your last pick there, Killer?
It's not my last pick.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just talking to you, holding a conversation, because
I got
you
3.
and I happen to be the host of this show.
I have 3 picks left, mate. I'm not trying to get fucked like I did the last 2 times.
I'm done. I'm done playing.
Why?
Because it called me idle and it auto picked and never even let me have my turn, and I can't figure out why.
But
And
that
so
happened
now
to
I'm
me. I have
pissy.
Gylfi fucking Sigurdsson, Mel.
Well, Mel.
What?
Honestly, your auto picks were better than other people's auto picks. You're all right.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Mine was fucking trash.
I'm upset.
He's never going to see the field again.
I'm pouty. I'm mad at the machine, and I'm not talking to it anymore.
Okay, very good.
I'm mad at the machine.
It knows what it did.
I think I know.
Well,
what,
then
Producer Mel is upset about the picks that the computer made for someone else's team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
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 Brilliant. That is brilliant.
I also know.
Keith been rather silent the whole show. Comes in with fucking gold.
Fucking
There's
fire.
a fucking
yeah.
right on
Right
time.
there. Absolutely.
Hot take. Well done, Keith. Well done.
I also know what we're naming the draft show.
Producer Mel's pouty.
No, the thing I said before that I can't now remember. I was hoping you cunts did.
No, we don't.
Y'all suck.
Look, if you like to figure out everything wrong I say or everything wrong I spell and you like to yell at me about it and make fun of me about it, I'm sure as fuck not going to help you out when you're hanging.
Does Chris Smalling still belong to Manchester United?
No.
Yeah, he does. He's in the draft.
Not for long.
I thought that no, they sold him to Roma. They sold him to Roma.
I was going to say, I thought he was gone to Roma.
No, he was at Roma last season. It was a loan, though, apparently.
Right, but obviously the news, let's go ahead and put up the air quotes, news, have him being signed by Roma already.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, now, God, so everybody's looking at those. What's fun now, and I mean, obviously we're starting to drag a little, and the reason why we're dragging a little is because everybody's looking at their team and just going,
what the fuck do I do now?
Who the fuck is going to be my fifth defender? Who the fuck is going to be my third fucking striker?
Well, I still have 3 defenders on my watch list.
The good thing about defense is it's pretty, after the first, elite level, all the other defenders are kind of the same because they all get the same amount of points for the clean
Smokey
sheets.
picked White.
Ben
Did
White.
he now? Racist.
Fly free, sweet Ben.
No. I know currently it doesn't
Y'all
matter
walked
who
right
it
into
doesn't,
that
it doesn't-
bullshit.
Yes, we did. It doesn't matter who the third striker I pick is. I know my team is going to have 1 striker, 5 midfielders, and 4 defenders.
Yeah.
I already know that. Oh, hey, by the way, everybody, trades. I'm looking for strikers. Got plenty of midfielders to trade. Looking for strikers. I'm just putting it out there right now.
The other thing, I got Allison, yeah? Allison's a hot commodity to trade with.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he?
Graham, you're
No.
up,
He
Oh.
is. I'm telling you.
Hey,
Sorry,
Graham,
already
look
tried to
her
get
up.
rid of. Yeah, Graham, you're up.
Yeah, Brody picked Patrick Van Aanholt.
Van Arnold.
Yeah, whatever.
That's a good pick.
Probably the
mean,
best
he's
finisher
injured.
in the Premier League.
He's injured, but you know what? That's for a 14th round pick or whatever the fuck we're in. He might come back.
Yeah, not a bad pick.
It's
Not at all.
also only a shoulder. You don't need that to play football. All right. I'm gonna go with another boring ass pick, to be honest. Peters.
Yeah.
From Burnley to fill up my defense.
Hey, you know what? Gets points, plays every week, does a job. That team doesn't give up a ton of goals unless they're facing Manchester City, who they love to ship goals to.
Yep.
But other than that, that's a team you beat 1 or 2-0. You don't get a lot of goals against them. So, yeah.
Ooh, Elliot with John McGinn, and Rob's now up on the chopping block. What do you think's going on, Rob?
Rob's last 2 picks. So
I have 3 picks left.
Yeah, we all have 3 picks left. We're on 13, mate.
Okay, I'm sorry.
13, 14, 15.
I'm sorry. For some reason, I thought we were on 14. My
No, 2.
apologies.
We've got 2.
I only have 2 left.
I've got 2 picks left.
Well, y'all suck ass.
Now I have 2 left.
It's because of the comeback around. He has 3. The rest of us have 2.
Yeah. So Rob Otamendi. Seriously, and Christian Benteke.
At this point, I mean, if you got to fill out your fucking strikers, you need 1 more striker.
Can we really even call him a striker though? Sam, answer the fucking question.
Yes, no, we can't call him a striker. But
Fair
at this point, you have to fill out your fucking lineup. Zinchenko, not a bad pick for right there at the end. Somebody gets hurt, he's gonna get minutes. He's gonna play.
is honestly the first time I ever saw that guy's name. I was intrigued by the name.
Really? He actually got some minutes for Manchester City last season. Not a ton, because Pep very much does not want to play with a 4-back line.
Excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fabinho.
Oh, Liverpool Fabinho? That's a steal. At that point, that's a steal.
I can't believe he was still there.
That's a fucking steal.
I can't believe he was still there.
Just lock in the 2 points for playing 90 every week.
Now you got a couple assists.
And then the -1 for the yellow.
I was going to say, and
off.
just, good call. I was going to say, and just hope he doesn't get cards, because
25 turns. I got to take a shit.
Oh, thanks for sharing, Killer.
Is it going to hurt with your tail gone?
Hopefully I don't get E. coli in my tail.
Aw.
Use the downstairs, by the way.
It has a fan. Yeah, the downstairs bathroom has a fan.
All right, everybody. So you heard it here first. First time on the Drunken United Football Show, one of our hosts is leaving the show to go take a shit.
Yeah, well, it happens.
How-
I mean, he was full
how
of
is that-
it,
how is
so
this
it was
the
bound
first
to
time
come
that's-
out.
How is this the first time that that's happened?
Oh, because we usually pause.
Yeah.
So we should say live on Zoom.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we usually have to pause the show quite a bit. Y'all don't hear all the pauses we have to do for the various bathroom breaks, beer breaks, whiskey breaks, or the dog scratching at the door.
Or the
While Graham's not here, that Peters pick's actually not bad, considering Peters played like the wing.
Oh, yeah.
Burnley had so few players at the end of last year. So if you got a midfielder in defense, that's nice.
No,
but don't tell him I said that.
Oh, it's actually a very good pick. Very good.
Yeah,
pick.
but it doesn't matter because remember he has Gylfi Sigurdsson.
Yeah.
So Smokey
And he picked
Philippe
Allison in the
Anderson.
second fucking round. Come on, you did not shit.
Benson just picked
He's
David.
back already. There's no way in hell he shit.
Russ just picked David Luiz.
Russ picked your favorite player, David Luiz, Mr. Red Card himself.
And then Keith
Enjoy
just
the
picked
negative
Brewster.
points.
Oh, Firehook just picked Sharp. It is going by fast. Oh, we're up to JB, so we have 1:25.
Yes.
Oh, JB.
Brilliant.
I already got my last two ready. I have 6 players. I don't think anyone's going to pick my 6 players in the next 7 turns.
Yeah, right. I was just scrolling down the list. Saw a player I haven't heard of in about 18 months. Okay.
I'm going to pick my next 2 fast so the computer doesn't go, ooh, she's idle. Because I keep flipping over to the Audacity to make sure we're actually recording still. Because how much would that suck if I went, oh, guys, it stopped recording.
Oh, you want to see the tyrant lose his mind. Full-blown tyrant.
Fortunately,
everybody
I have a
hit.
backup. I'm recording to Zoom.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, this is not the case. Don't do it. Everybody hit undo or back all at once. Over and over and over.
Wait,
and
that's an
over
option?
again. No. it's not.
Okay. Now I have it also recording on Zoom just in case there was a problem because I do not want the wrath of Houston. JB picked Johnny.
Yeah.
Didn't he just go to Porto?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Didn't he just get loaned to Porto?
Oh my God, Ray picked Ward. Now it's Kenny up.
All right, so maybe now
2 picks go.
a new number 2 on the waiver wire. Johnny. Well, Sam Burge is still there.
Here I am. I'm up. So, yeah, I have to pick an injured striker. That's what I have to do.
Kenny picked Brian.
I'm hoping, Lindsay and Mel, I'm hoping maybe he gets to play when he comes back healthy. I'm going to take Wesley.
Ooh.
To do what?
Hey,
didn't score goals when he was in.
He scored one against us. I remember that one
Yeah,
really
you're right.
well.
Correct. He scored 1. Enjoy your 3 points.
I had to fucking take a shot of my lord off that fucking goal, so I remember it very, very, very well.
I'm searching for midfielders.
Yeah, because you need one midfielder.
And I just ran into 7 Fulham players in a row.
Lindsay just picked Christensen, and we got Alberto on
Andreas Christensen. Is that Neil Webster? Alberto?
Adam Webster.
Adam Webster. Well done.
Yeah. I know all the former championship players because I spent so much time watching it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, now also let's face it, the last round of the draft, as we actually go kind of dead silent with a lot
Nope,
here.
It's me. I'm gonna pick Taylor from Burnley.
That's a good one.
Taylor for Taylor.
And my last pick in the draft,
Former Leeds player too.
Matty Cash.
Matty Cash. That's actually a decent pick for your last pick.
That's not bad.
Championship. I remember him.
Yeah.
As much as I showed my butthole today, I figured I would get some cash, and I didn't.
I was watching it, and I was hoping Lindsay wouldn't grab him, and so I was like, yes, I'm gonna get a shot at Cash.
Yeah, so I'm looking
There
at
are
my
so
last
many
pick,
Fulham
which
players
is
left.
I'm looking at my last pick, which is going to
Well,
be
that's not a very
my
foolish
backup
comment of
keeper,
you.
and I'm just looking. I'm sure all of us are looking at the same thing. You look at that last player you need, and you just go,
Fuck.
fuck. All right, so
literally the dregs of the Premier League.
with my last pick, Tree Trunk's backup, that's going to eventually be our backup.
Willie Caballero.
Very good call, sir. That's who I'm going to take for my backup keeper.
Willie Horseman.
Yes, and the team is done. Oh,
and he sounds depressed.
I'm going to end
very
my
depressed.
night. I'm going to end my night with a shot of Wayne Hennessy.
Fabulous.
You got the snaps from Sam.
In fact,
Well done.
everybody, I would like to hear your last picks and feel utterly depressed about it. Please give it to us.
So my last pick, I'm going to be a homer, Sam, and I'll have to go Brandon Williams to fill out my defense.
Seriously, I have no idea who these guys are.
I'm over the moon because I got a starting keeper with my last pick. Because I guess none of you listened to the Leeds preview show. Melier is going to be the starting keeper.
Yeah, he will be.
If he's
And, you know, everyone else getting backup.
Nobody else is going to care.
Well, at least I have two goalies to pick from. So when
Fair enough.
Patricio plays Wolves, I can bring him in.
Oh,
When
my final
Patricio
pick.
plays Wolves, he plays for Wolves.
City.
Fuck it. Don't worry about it.
When Wolves play City,
Heard.
It's Her Majesty up. Now,
Heard.
please.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your Majesty, your last
Yes.
pick.
It was early on, but I picked Baggy's goalkeeper, Johnston.
Very good. Very good.
Not a bad.
Fair enough.
He
Hey, Graham.
had him
all
on
right.
loan for one season, and I liked him. So
Hey, Graham.
Yeah.
Is Martinez going to be sold to Villa or what?
I think it was already confirmed.
Yes.
Oh, was
yeah,
it?
I
Lindsay?
think they
All right,
confirmed
excellent.
it today.
Excellent. So we'll have two starting keepers. Because what's the Heaton is still out for a while, right?
Yep. He's still out. I think October.
It doesn't matter. Martinez is better regardless.
Yeah. I think Martinez will take the first spot definitely.
100%.
All right.
I'm doing
JB pick Casilla.
All right.
oh no, a racist cunt goalkeeper.
Perfect.
Well, JB's at least one of those three.
But you know what? The algorithm sometimes turns back a fuck all. This is one of those times.
Hey, Sam Graham.
Yes.
You're gonna have a tough week one considering 3 of your defenders don't have a fixture. So good luck with that.
Listen, mate, I got 5. I can do a 2-7-1.
I will say in a
My first week is going to be an old Jogo Bonita commercial.
yeah, but you're also going to get those games.
It's
you're
fine.
You're going to get double points on another week. So it's head to head.
All I have to do,
It's a
mate,
marathon, not
listen.
a sprint. It's a marathon, not
Graham,
a sprint.
if I play
people.
you-
Listen, Callum Wilson plays West Ham. Triple captain, bang. I'm in. Doesn't matter how many. I could go with no defense. I'm fine. It's okay.
Do they have chips for draft? By the way,
I have no idea, to be honest with you. I'm talking right
Gra-
on
Graham,
the
I'm-
ass.
Graham, I'm right there with you. I've got two defenders for this week here. So yeah, I'm looking at that 2-1 5-3 or something.
Yeah, that's fine. It's the first week. You're good.
Right.
Yeah.
And you'll get those points back when them cunts play.
Hey, look, everybody. My team. I don't have a starting striker next week for this game.
Nice.
Because
Anybody? Wait, quick, stop. Anybody, quickly. We've worked through a couple picks here. The last one I saw now is Chris picked Randolph, the backup goalkeeper.
Keith, 5, 4,
For Fabianski,
3,
I mean, it was basically just
1.
Yeah, correct.
Cover my ass, yeah.
Romero.
I didn't recognize any others as starters, so.
Russ just picked Samata.
Oh my God! Now it's going quick.
Smokey picked Rodak.
We're gonna have to do a recap of the final round here.
We're doing something. I already talked to Mel. We
All
got
right,
something
so
set
it's
up.
on. So I'm actually going to make it through this draft without picking any toffees, just because there's 5 fucking toffees in this league. So, I mean, I could pick Anthony Gordon, but I'm actually gonna. You know what? He had a nice year last year. I'm going Jack Harrison from Leeds.
Yeah,
Not a bad pick.
David approves.
6 goals, 8 assists.
Yeah,
Not a
he's
bad pick.
He's gonna play all the time, and he came from MLS. What more do you want?
Some of them came from Germany.
Well, we got one of those too.
Some of them came
Still
from
available.
a real league.
The championship, yeah, that's a real league.
All right, everybody, shut the fuck up. I gotta concentrate.
So
Hey, how about that, everyone?
So, Houston,
yes.
I will say, I think it's a good thing that everybody on my watch list is now gone.
Oh, well done.
So I must have had a decent watch list.
Excellent watch list.
Yay!
Only took till the last round.
Hey, you know what, though?
Shut up. I got 46 seconds.
I know. I'm trying to distract you. Sabotage.
All right. I've got the penalty taker for the divers. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm picking
Mark
one of the divers
Mark Noble.
who has a
No?
groin injury. Mark Noble can't move fast enough to dive.
Oh, Ezzy.
Ezzy.
That's not a bad pick. Not a bad
I like
pick
that.
for your last pick. That's a very good pick for your last pick, Sam.
Ezzy to win the game.
Yeah.
With my last pick, I will choose the West Ham United goalkeeper Martin, because
All right.
I have to.
Very good. Well, I liked the story for Martin was pretty great about him getting to play for them
Absolutely.
last season. And
Well, yeah, when Fabianski hurt his hip.
yep.
Yeah.
And Roberto decided, I'm going to play goalie, but what I'm going to do while I play goalie is not actually save anything that comes at me. I'm going to let it all go in the net. And then that's when Martin got to actually play goalie.
Correct.
So I'm guessing it's done because it just kicked us out of the screen.
It did.
Rob made his last pick.
Yes.
Very
Rob,
good.
who was that last pick?
I took Adrian, Liverpool.
There you go. All right. So everybody, real quick, would you please state your final pick? Quickly, we're going to go from the top. I'm going to read them off. Me, I'm first. Ezzy from Crystal Palace. Rob, you just said yours, but do it again.
Adrian, Liverpool.
Big Sam.
I picked fucking, I don't even remember. It was backup goalie. Fuck, whatever. I'm
All right.
in front of me.
David Geckel.
Ilion Medlier.
There you go.
Goalkeeper.
Lindsay, Your Highness.
Baggies goalkeeper Johnston.
Caballero is who I picked. There you go.
There you go. Jimmy didn't see it. JB, not here. Russ.
I have no clue.
Nice. Ray.
Oh, Brandon Williams.
That's right. He's a fucking idiot. Keith. Keith. Keithy boy. All right. Elliot.
Keith.
Martin, West Ham United backup goalkeeper.
All right. Alan.
Leeds midfielder Jack Harrison.
Kenny.
Crystal Palace backup goalkeeper Wayne Smooth Hennessy.
Smooth. Very special old pale.
Big hit
Wayne
in China,
Hennessy.
I've heard. Big hit in China. Taylor
Matty Cash.
Taymel.
Matty Cash.
Are y'all a super couple now?
I mean,
Taymel, Mailer.
Meltaint. Melaint.
That's Melaint is fantastic.
Thank you.
That's the one.
Yeah, he texted me going, "How's the draft going?" I'm like, "Hey, we got the first draft pick." He goes, "Oh, great. Who'd we pick?" Can't wait to tell him. He picked Jamie fucking Vardy.
Chris.
The other West Ham United backup goalkeeper, Randolph.
Nice. So we've got all three West Ham goalkeepers have been chosen.
Yep.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Randolph will be on loan in the lower divisions of Wales by Friday. And Alberto, my
That's
man.
okay. I don't care.
Who did you have?
I got Tottenham backup goalkeeper Casaniga.
Yep.
So,
Actually, Hugo Lloris has been prone to injury. That might happen.
Yep.
That might be okay.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to, real quick, from the top, we have me, Pro Arsenal Agenda.
Mm-hmm.
My team name. We've got Rob with Gunner Tech, you, FK Big Samsk. Listen to the main show and you'll figure out why.
Well, because personal friend of the show, Vitaly Tribilia.
I'm sorry.
That's why my team's
Personal friend of your wife's.
He saw my story.
Vitaly
He saw my
Tribilia.
Instagram story the other day. It moved.
Did he heart it?
It moved.
Did he heart it?
No.
He hearts all of mine.
David Gecko, speculative at best. Lindsay Villagirl. Jimmy, Can of Cup 11. It's a weed reference, that one.
Uh-huh.
JB, Ted Lasso FC. Russ, hit the mute button this week. Next week, maybe something else. Gym Teacher FC from Ray. Mag, magnificent. Pies from Keith.
Magpies.
Still a great name. That's a great name, Keith.
It's brilliant. NY Toffee 89 from Elliot. Carlos Brow from Alan. Ralph Hampton FC from Kenny. Taint Misbehavin' from Mailer over there. The power couple, Taylor and Mel. This amp goes to 11 from
Melaint.
Chris.
Melaint.
Yeah,
Melaint.
fair enough. Yeah, okay, that's fine. This amp goes to 11 from Chris. And Big Dunk Love Train FC from Alberto. Very fucking well done, everybody. This was a blast. You get all the snaps.
I hope the listeners enjoyed listening to this as much fun as it was.
They
doing
won't.
it.
They won't. But it's fine. Don't give a shit. This is for me. Don't care.
You know what, everybody? I don't have much more to add. So, with that being said, till next week, everybody.
Guten Nacht.
Born in the land of Bowie, Maryland. Bred to be a fan of fucking Everton. Punch you in the eye and drink your rye. Sam Houston. Sam Houston? Arsenal fans have another Sam. AKA the fucking Gooner Graham. Stuff of a lord. Look straight in shorts. Sam Graham, hey. Sam Graham. Don't you know?